Sorry. I laugh loudly. We know this.
Bourbon is good.
Bourbon is good.
Yes.
This isn't going to be the opening, but this is the opening that we start recording at.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
We've started.
All right.
All right, everyone, let's turn our mics,
Turn
our
my
phones
ringtone.
Onto the
onto
vibrator.
the- Wow, I got a lot of fucking messages from people. Holy shit. Awesome seeing you. Awesome sauce seeing you. Oh, something else.
Instead of starting, we're just going to look at Nick's messages.
Nice. Oh, hey, there you go.
The opening is a bunch of text messages.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, Instagram fucking changed their shit. I can't post my stuff.
I know, it was weird.
I can't figure out how to flip this. Stupid.
No.
I got an email from Instagram today. We changed our image. I'm like,
Yeah, their new logo totally blows. It's
what is this
awful.
Technicolor crap that I'm looking at?
It actually freaked out the girl next door. She was like, "What the hell is this alert? Oh, Instagram?
What is it? What just happened?
What the hell
what
is
that?
this?" Yeah.
When I started getting a bunch of weird alerts. So-and-so liked the picture. That's kind of like a picture that you put up. But it's not really a picture.
Sliding things away so I
Stop
don't fuck
touching
anything up.
shit.
Just sliding things away so I don't
Alright.
fuck things up.
It's Nick. He always says touch shit.
At least it's not people
I'm
this
just
time.
gonna leave these to taunt you.
I
over here.
fucking hate you. So much.
Unfinished chocolate.
Yep.
All right,
Let
so
that sit there.
it's Friday.
The 13th.
Indeed.
It
Oh
is.
my
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I never
holy crap.
posted anything. I'm so sad about it.
Happy Jason Voorhees Day.
Indeed.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's the one from Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd think, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Good.
Way to catch up.
I never watched him. Or
This
at least
is
I don't
Geek
remember
Eclectic.
watching him.
It
With
is.
Nick
I'm Nick.
and Cassie
Hi.
and Vickle.
Hi, Vickle.
Hi.
So, guys, this is the main podcast crew from now on.
Yay.
For the
Yay!
shit, you're gonna have to do this more often now.
And
That was a one-time thing.
Yeah, three
You do-
time,
you-
three
you
time
do-
thing.
you do an
3 time for me.
interview and Random impromptu cast.
And 4 time.
I know.
4th. God
Now
damn.
you're so-
I was waiting for that
Holy
one.
shit. Math. God.
Math's
what
good.
the hell?
I count good.
I count real goods. All right, so how are you doing?
Good.
Excellent intro. I liked it. It was good. All right. Well, quick
let's
thing,
start.
Cassie.
Yeah.
I believe you own a business.
Yeah.
Did you want to pimp it out a little bit first here?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I make awesome, delicious things here at Fierce Confections. Again, we're sitting around my prep table because
One of them.
one of my prep tables because
With
it's a
unfinished
cool
chocolate?
place with unfinished chocolate, taunting Nick's every thought while we sit here. And we made a delicious cake today.
We did. What's it called?
Shit.
The Enrique.
Oh, the Enrique Anglesias because it has an anglaise and we're clever. So
I didn't get
that's-
to help make this one.
That's the thing. No, Nick didn't touch anything. Actually,
I
I
like the thing.
pretty much made the whole thing this time. Even Ryan didn't make anything. It was weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
The best part was
I
you're
flew
like,
pretty
you're
solo
like,
on this.
you're like, here, I'll have you do this, and then I'm sitting there waiting to do it, and you're like,
never
here,
mind.
start
Here, just
pouring chocolate, pour
That's
chocolate
way
for
more
me,
important than this cake.
and let's
Go. Yep.
let's pour chocolate, and there you go.
Yep.
I'm sitting there going like, so I'm helping, right?
Yeah.
You were still helping.
I
You weren't
eventually,
helping
I
with
eventually,
Confection Chaos.
I
but you were
eventually
still
helped
helping.
her by turning the thing like a lazy Susan, while I
piped frostbite whipped cream on it, and that was it.
Pretty
So,
much, yeah.
Yeah.
And
pretty
wait.
much-
I did cut up strawberries. You got.
You did. There's a fruit flick or something. Wanting my whiskey. Get off me. So
Did you
yeah,
just
that's
let
that's
him
my
like
plug. Ta-da.
eat, lick the beater when you were done? Like,
I did feed him a piece of orange brownie today.
Yes.
I did while he was doing dishes, so that was his treat.
And also,
for being a good, for being a good boy.
the spatula.
Oh yeah, and the spatula. So there you go.
Oh, everyone, what are we drinking tonight?
As Nick likes to call it, we're drinking the Boulet.
bullets.
Yeah, exactly.
You are not the owner of a crappy bar in Lakewood. Well, not crappy bar. I lived there for 10 years, so.
I know you did.
I
That's
assume
where
I know
met
what
you,
one you're
motherfucker.
talking about. I'm gonna assume. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Someone we all know calls it boulet, but it's bullet.
So,
It'll be cowboy bourbon.
Bringing back the old-fashioned times with that one. How good were you at shuffleboard?
I was very good at shuffleboard at one point in time.
How good was I at shuffleboard?
You were also good at shuffleboard.
How
You
good
went
am
very-
I?
Cassie's fucking with me now.
How good am I?
I taught her the first day. Wait for it. I'm going to cover it.
How good am I?
I taught her day one how to play.
Mhm.
Just basic rules and, practice and shit. And we went back probably a week later. And she was kicking my ass.
I wrecked him. I wrecked
Fucked
him
me up
so fucking
solidly.
hard.
And
It's
she was
awesome.
just smug as shit about it, too. Just smug as fuck about
He
the whole
honestly
thing.
didn't know if I was
If
a
we sh-
ringer
yeah.
and I was
I
messing
accused
with
her of
him,
it.
or if I just legit ended up being that good after one day of doing
Hey.
it. And I just let that ride and wouldn't tell him either way. But really legit, I'd never played before that at
She's
all.
just natural.
Yes,
I know.
I'm good. We covered
It
this on the last
Fucked me
podcast, though.
up.
It's really
though.
bothering
But,
you, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Vickle's here. Vickle is like the
I
other...
have to watch your torment now.
Yeah. Well, Vickle's the other shuffleboarder.
Because
Because we're at like 87.
one point in time. Yeah.
I bet you still have it in you.
I don't know. I'd probably
We should go. We should all go one night. I think it'd be fun.
Perhaps after the podcast.
Oh.
I would be down for a Long Island and some shuffleboard.
I would be as well.
And that, except that one time we broke the machine.
Yes. Well, all I have to do is
That just
unplug
happens
it.
by
All I have to do is
itself.
unplug it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kicked his
To which-
ass. I said
that's what
I
I
kicked
did.
his ass. He took a video, and I was like, I kicked your ass so mightily that it's celebrating over and over again. Thanks.
It's like game over. Nick, don't put any more quarters in me. Trust me.
Done.
Okay, just
Don't
keep
put
going up
any
and
more
down.
in.
Done.
This is not working for you, buddy.
I am no longer shuffleboard.
I have a meme of
I
it
am now
somewhere.
Whack-a-mole.
I have a meme of it somewhere.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
made one. So, yeah.
So there's something I wanted to start off talking about. There's been a recent movie that came out that I believe we've all seen.
Yes.
Yes.
For once, we've actually all
For,
seen it.
for
I
once.
know.
I saw something, guys.
So I know
amazing.
Cassie, who
Never sees
literally
anything.
hasn't been able to see shit that she wants to see on time.
Nope.
She missed
I
Star
missed
Wars.
Star Wars. We had to give our tickets
Deadpool.
away. I still haven't seen Deadpool.
You-
I did at
I'll
least
give you
see
my-
Star
I'll
Wars.
give you my
Still haven't
copy.
seen Deadpool.
I almost bought Deadpool today. I'm trying to talk the wife into letting me. She's just scared the kids are going to see it because anything
Oh.
comic book they want to watch.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
and
everyone's
That would
they
be
cannot watch
bad.
Deadpool. Can't watch Deadpool.
My girl, Lisa, who works here, went and she said that parents were just dropping off their like
No,
10-year-olds
there
to
was,
go
like,
see the movie and
13
leaving them there.
year-olds
sitting
sat
And she
next
was
to a
like,
few of them.
"Holy crap, no!" So and they were like, "Nope," and they just left the kids there and just went on their own. And yeah, no,
There were two,
People are dumb.
what must have been like 12-year-olds next to us while it was happening.
God no,
At the premiere.
At the fucking early
Oh.
premiere.
nope.
It was bad.
It was terrible.
I haven't seen it, but I know enough that nope.
I sat there, and my favorite moment was, so, I'm going to be a little uncomfortable if they're sitting here.
And they sat there.
Oh.
And then at one point, I just didn't give a fuck and started
Yeah,
laughing
because
my
it was
ass
just
off.
that funny. That-
God, yes.
Just stop caring.
Oh, yeah. I can't find it.
So we all saw Captain America: Civil War.
That's
Yes.
the one.
Yeah,
Yes,
that.
we would.
Yeah. Back on subject. Put the meme away.
Put the meme away.
Put the meme away.
Meme
Stractify.
I saw it with Vickle.
Yes, it was kind of payment for babysitting.
It was.
Mandate. My wife was upset. She's like,
Oh,
"Oh, what? We go on
mandate?
on
Oh, no.
one date, and now Nick gets you 2 times this week." Yeah, sorry.
I really want to
Sorry.
meet your wife. I really do. She sounds awesome.
I've told nothing but good things.
Yeah,
and
I really wanna meet
She's
your
like,
wife.
I must meet her. I was like, I will find a way for this to happen.
Yes,
We'll have some sort
She
of
is my
How old are
barbecue.
your kids?
they are. God, I'm not thinking. 6, 7, and 13.
So
About
we
to be
could have
14.
my 4, almost 5-year-old and your 6-year-old. We could do a play date, and I'll meet your
Yeah.
wife. You know,
There you go.
something like that.
There you go.
See,
Some random Sunday.
some random day.
Or a Monday. Memorial Day.
Oy, don't even talk to me about Memorial Day.
Okay, there you go. That was.
We're trying to plan. No, we're trying to plan a cookout, and no one in my family can make it. So we were like, well, that was moot. So I don't know what we're doing, but
I have one on Sunday. I'm actually off Sunday, Monday of that week, which hasn't happened in
forever.
So I get to go to my family barbecue.
Nice.
Fantastic. My cousin starts smoking ribs at 5 a.m.
oh shit, that sounds great.
It's like butter. Oh.
We never had a baby shower for Vincent, so we were thinking of making it like a way late, like
super
version.
late baby shower.
Well, like for Evelyn, we did a thing where everybody signed a ultrasound picture, and like we have it hanging in Evelyn's room and stuff. And we're like, we don't. Oh God, we're those parents with the second kid that has nothing that the first kid had. So we were like, we could throw a party, and people, and my family's like, no, none of us can make it. I'm like, God damn it.
So you're like, oh, it's the first kid. It's so precious.
Yeah.
Second one, like,
the second kid, we're like,
they're
whatever.
fine, they're
It's fine.
durable.
I own a business now. I don't have time, and
Yeah.
then we're terrible people. So, but it's falling through. So Civil War.
Yeah. So,
not an opportunity to be like, hey, you have Monday off. We have a cookout. Never mind.
Yeah.
Civil War.
Civil War.
yeah.
So now, obviously spoilers are happening, and I don't
Yeah,
give
this is
fuck.
going to be a
Yeah.
full
Full of
Sorry.
spoiler
Yeah.
Go see it.
cast. Yeah. Anyways.
All right, 3 people. Go see it.
Yes. So what do you guys think of it?
Now I'm gonna share it. You're gonna get like 50. Be fine.
I pull 15 maybe.
I know.
Well, Cassie's memory is going to fail her halfway
It
through
is.
this
So
podcast.
I'm just
So
gonna.
let's go with you first.
No, for what am I?
What do you think of it? What did you think of
I forgot the question already.
it? What? What happened?
So
What are we
good.
doing?
Are we sitting?
What is this thing we're talking
Where
into?
are we?
Why is there microphones?
Sorry,
What's all
terrible.
this chocolate all over the place?
Who am I?
No,
Who am I? No? No
No.
one remembers the Jackie Chan movie?
no.
Okay.
What'd you think of the movie?
I thought it was great. I will admit that I didn't grow up in a comic book or comic anything loving family, so I never like read the comics or anything. So a lot of this, like, I don't know any of the backstory until the movies. So a lot of things that might irk other people don't bother me because I didn't read them, admittedly. But I thought it was quite good. So I was thrilled.
I enjoyed it. I mean, there were some parts I didn't like as much.
Would you say every time they showed the location?
Oh my god, I leaned over to him during the movie and I was like, so, you think someone just fucked up and just instead of having it like typed in like small portion of the box, instead of having the whole fucking screen say Venice or some other shit.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Where are they again? I couldn't
I
tell.
couldn't tell. I didn't see
He
it.
leans over and goes, think they're in Germany? I think they might be in
They
Germany.
might be in Germany.
They might be in Germany.
Yeah.
The 6 foot tall lettering didn't give it
Yeah.
away.
The full screen, fucking, the full page ad.
Picking something up to that. It's gross.
Sorry.
I'm gonna touch your glass and then
Mouth.
yeah.
Gross.
I enjoyed it, but what about you?
I really liked it.
What was your
It
favorite
was really
part?
cool. Spider-Man did steal the show.
Yes.
Totally stole the show.
Spider-Man
Absolutely.
was awesome. I wish there was more of him.
Yep.
I liked like a little teaser intro into it, but I did want more. I was kind of like, oh, that's it? He's done? Oh.
All the good one-liners, all the good. It was good.
Yeah. I enjoyed Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei, yeah, it will
As
be
Aunt May.
awesome as Aunt May.
God, yes.
My wife was like, Marissa Tomei? Isn't she a little young to be? I'm like, yeah, but it's young Peter Parker.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
only
Like
15,
kid,
like,
he's
he's a
just
kid.
getting in there. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
talking to someone earlier. I think it was Joe actually, who I made mention he had seen it too with Crowley,
Okay.
with General, and he was talking. He's like, I didn't really like. He was really young. I'm like, dude, that's the age he's supposed to be. You're just not used to seeing someone that's not playing a college student that's really in his mid-30s.
Yeah.
You're not used to seeing that, but Peter Parker got his fucking powers at like 15, 16.
Yeah, I think he was he in high school or college?
He was in
I don't
high school.
remember.
He was in high school on a high school field trip.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the fucking first one with the
they'll
Sam
probably get
Raimi
into
one,
it. I don't know
he
if
was in
they're gonna
high
do
school, but
the
he's fucking
full-
30.
The full, like, because this is him. He's already doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now he has a suit.
Now he's got a good suit.
Yeah,
He's got a
good
good
suit.
suit. Now,
Yeah.
are they going to do some backstory, like, all right, how it happened? Are they going to get into his parents? Because that was the only thing I liked about the Amazing Spider-Man was they started getting into his parents. His parents worked for the CIA and all this kind of stuff. Are they going to get into where his parents went? Uncle Ben dies.
Or they're going to be really smart and just fucking leave it alone and just
Or
continue.
are they just going to push like little pieces of it?
I don't mind the slight thing, but like I don't want to.
You don't want
If they,
a full
like,
I don't
backstory
want the fucking Batman syndrome that we just constantly have. Hey,
to revisit the parent thing.
Let's tell you that.
hang on, let's see. Let's see. We've had Batman, the original, with fucking Keaton. We then had. Did they do another one during Clooney's that they showed him the fucking
No.
death?
No.
Okay.
So
Then we
then
had
Christian
fucking
Bale.
Christian Bale. Then we had fucking Ben Affleck in fucking Batman versus Superman.
We gotta do a
That you
full
still had the
Still haven't-
goddamn thing.
still haven't
So that's
seen it.
3 Batman
Yeah. Backstories.
backstories.
Well, this will be the third Spider-Man.
It is the third Spider-Man, and I would love if they had the balls just sit there and go, okay, so this is what's happening now.
I could see maybe a flashback of some little stuff.
Yeah.
But not like a full
The whole movie.
a full scene of him in the little spider area where he gets bit and waking up with powers and blah, blah,
And Ben
blah.
dying on the sidewalk with
Yeah.
him. I'd be fine if it was like him visiting fucking Ben's grave and that's it. I'd be perfectly fine if it's just him going there and just basically talking to the headstone.
I don't want them to do a full go backwards.
And that's the whole thing.
Because I want them to stay where they're at, where they have, like, he's got the cool suit.
Yep.
And he's got the new toy that Tony gives him and all the stuff, instead of, all right, we're going to start from the beginning, and he's going to have with the hoodie and the goggles and all the stuff.
Awful. Just terrible. I hate that. Origin stories suck.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool. I thought they were going to show a little more of him in the original suit. The original leaked script that was out was supposedly the two sides were fighting at one point in time.
He just pops up.
And he was it happens in New York.
Okay.
And they're fighting each other, and while they're destroying everything, he's saving people.
Oh.
And so Tony realizes this, and they start realizing what they're doing, and actually Cap starts to realize what they're doing is they're causing more harm than they are good.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it was obviously not the Civil War storyline, at least not the comic book Civil War.
No, because that was on a grander scale. I mean, you had everybody was involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Spider-Man was a pivotal guy in that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you had I think Fantastic Four was involved, and you had a bunch. Marvel is doing Civil War 2 right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, of course they do the movies. They can write the comics. That will go along with it, and blah blah blah. But yeah, it wasn't exactly.
It had pretty much nothing.
But they cut in. All right. So the one thing that really bothered me was Baron Zemo, because he was
give it a little backstory for anyone that doesn't know who the fuck Baron
Zemo
is.
He was part of Hydra. He was this big bad guy. He fights with a sword, and he was a total badass. And in this, he was just kind of like a peon lieutenant that was the Scovia? Muscovia, whatever the hell the country that they destroy. But yeah,
it landed right in your neck. I was so tempted.
I
was so tempted to just go
BAM!
Wham! Throat punch.
Sorry guys, got in. Real quick.
I'd have saved you. It's fine.
But no, he's like a peon little lieutenant. And it turned out to be this little petty revenge story. I will make you kill each other.
Yeah, that I was unimpressed with.
Black Panther was awesome.
Yeah.
Black Panther was just shit.
Black Panther, I was very impressed with.
Which they keep on getting more and more people are going to be doing that. The lady that was in 13 Years a Slave, that was in Star Wars, that did the motion capture for the little Naz.
I don't know.
She did the motion capture for Naz. The little.
I know.
People think she's a Jawa. Blah blah blah. But
don't
she's
look at her eyes.
Yeah, but she's gonna be in Black Panther, and I think they just signed the kid that was in Creed, Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, he's good.
He's gonna be in Black Panther.
He was the only watchable part of Fantastic Four.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah.
Which my sons, after playing the new, the Marvel superheroes,
the Lego
on the DS, the Lego version.
Yeah.
They're like, Daddy, I want to see Fantastic Four. I'm like, there was only a good movie for you to watch. But there's not.
No, not a single one.
So I saw on Twitter today the director from Fantastic Four. I want a second chance to make it right. And my instant response was, "Fuck no."
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Just stop making Fantastic Four. They're not that good. Even the characters kind of suck.
The characters aren't that bad.
They're not
the first
that
movie
bad, but they're
wasn't
not that good.
The first movie wasn't too bad, but when they showed the kid that played Ben Grimm in the new movie, and he's some skinny little wannabe the hard ass, but he's
with a heart of gold.
But he's a skinny little dude. Ben Grimm was a big fucking dude.
Yeah,
he's a big football player.
I mean, let's be honest.
This kid was he was a baseball player or something.
Yeah.
And they just
perhaps a soccer athlete.
I think he was.
Well, he did swing the bat and knock out a sign thing. That's a good point. I mean, shit, they had to get Chickless for the fucking first one.
And that was sweet.
Because Chickless is that big.
Yes.
He was in a show called The Shield.
You've never seen The
on
Shield?
FX.
Never seen any.
Or the Commish. Remember the Commish? That was before The Shield. That was when he was a good guy.
You know this.
See, Michael
openly
Chiklis
admit I don't see anything. I'm awful.
He has a routine. He has to play a good cop, then a bad cop, and now he's a good cop again.
Yeah.
On Gotham.
Haven't seen Gotham either.
Oh god, it's so
I know.
good. It completely destroys any kind of like Batman plotline whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
I've heard it's phenomenal.
It's
but
really,
it's
really
on
is
my
good.
very, very long list in all of my free time to watch. When I work 7 days a week, all day.
But I like
fine.
the movie. I wouldn't say it was the best Marvel movie ever made.
No.
The fight
No.
scene was
No.
fantastic.
Said that we
It was great.
You and I
fight scene
both
was
had
great.
heard that.
Yeah.
The fight scenes were epic.
Oh,
I thought they were
fantastic.
fucking phenomenal.
I wish that Crossbones didn't die in like the first scene in the movie. I thought he would be in it more. Like I said, the whole Baron Zemo thing was kind of
Yeah.
I understand like where they're going with, Winter Soldier killing Tony's parents, but he knew that it's not him. It's literally not him.
No.
He's programmed.
He's programmed
to
to do that, right? Yeah.
So he knows what it is. But at the end, where they showed Winter Soldier or Bucky
Thank you.
with Black Panther, so that means that Bucky will be in Black Panther.
Yeah.
So if he's going to be there, well, they're going to freeze him, but someone's probably going to come and unfreeze him. Oh, fuck, what's his name? Who's the guy that does Gollum?
Captain America.
Gollum.
Jason Statham. No, that's wrong.
No,
There's
Snoke in Star Wars. What the fuck? I can't think of his name.
I
I have bourbon and my memory goes down. Alright. But he was...
don't have to say it. Don't have to say it.
But he was Claw in Age of Ultron. And Ultron cuts his hand off.
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis, yes.
I was
Which
close to
was like,
Sudeikis.
when you see him, I'm like, that's Andy Serkis?
I was close
Really?
to Sudeikis.
That's him?
I said
but him
Sudeikis.
playing a role where it's not motion capture, which he hasn't done in a while.
Yeah.
The
like-
Planet of the Apes, and then he was Gollum, and then
I believe he was in something
Snoke.
called The Lord of the Rings.
Yes, that would be the
That would be. Yeah.
that would be the Gollum.
That,
I know, dick. But he'll play Claw in that, so he's probably going to be going after Black Panther.
How fucking great would it be if he's still CGI?
Probably will, 'cause
Just
his hand-
purposefully fucking CGI.
He's got like a death ray for a hand. Yeah. Which I'm going to see how they can fuck up that character now.
Oh yeah. All right, so hang on. Not to get off subject yet, but
Not too much.
sorry. Spider-Man. Who's actually making that fucking movie?
I think it's a collaboration. I know that Marvel is producing it, but Sony's publishing it. Something weird like
okay
that, where they're
with
both
that.
doing it. But Marvel has
Creative license.
creative license and is doing the writing. Their writers are doing it. Sony's not doing it because they don't want to get Sony
fuck up
fucked
shit constantly.
Spider-Man so many times.
Yeah,
But
Twice so far.
I don't think that it's gonna stay with Sony. I think there might be some kind of deal involved
A reacquisition
where they're
by
gonna be
Marvel.
like, well, all right, we'll help you just to make some money back, but we're gonna take this back. I think there's a deal in place. They're like, all right, we'll help you do 2 more movies, but then he's ours.
Yeah, that'd be fine with that.
Because I know he's probably gonna be in Infinity War
Oh yeah.
when that starts. And
Now
there's
that they have
supposedly
the option.
there's like 67 different characters, which the Russo brothers are doing that,
Nice.
and they're from Cleveland, which is fucking sweet. So they'll probably shoot something in Cleveland. That'd be cool.
that'd be cool.
Let's see if we can get all of us in a scene together. I'm putting that right now.
Just me like smiling.
Just
behind
all of us.
Captain America.
All you and the Fierce Confection and us in Geek Eclectic.
Yeah.
Hi.
Stop waving the fucking camera.
Sorry.
Or just putting up a banner in the background, like, what are we gonna do? And you just see a Geek Eclectic symbol like, pop up with it. Hey, Dick with the poster. Put it down.
I'd pay money for that moment to happen, actually, even with the yelling at us. Okay, back to it. Let's see. What was your favorite part?
Spider-Man was awesome. I really enjoyed the fight scenes and stuff. I'm intrigued by the whole paralysis, bionic leg action going on
Don
at the
Cheadle.
end with Don Cheadle. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
got to me.
I'm
I'm a huge War Machine fan.
Yeah.
Every cell
Oh,
phone
I see.
every cell phone I own is War Machine Mark something. So I think this is Mark III War Machine. But I was extremely happy when. All right, so in Age of Ultron they had the War Machine where it's all like slim and looks more like Iron Man,
Yeah.
and it's just got the turret on the arm. Then this, it's beat
It's
up,
beefed
and
up
it's
and it's
bulky,
crazy,
and it's got
yeah.
all these guns all over it. I was like, oh. I told my wife, I'm like, as soon as I find that fucking action figure, it's mine. If I find one of the Marvel Legends, and it's that one, because I saw one today at Walmart, I'm like, oh, it's the Age of Ultron one. Fuck. And I'm like, I'm getting it. Actually, I almost bought it on Amazon today, but no, it was like $50.
Oh my.
I would lose
Fuck
my
that.
I would lose my other testicle, would be in her purse. I was allowed to take one out tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. Right ball or left?
Lefty.
Left. Welcome, lefty.
He prefers it. Uno.
Uno. I
Uno
like
huevo.
that. Is oddly enough, is your other one 0?
No, it's one.
Oh.
Left one is
trying.
Left one is Spanish.
Oh.
Right one is American.
Gotcha. I forgot your Hispanic blood.
Yes. Just like huevos.
Huevos.
Huevo.
Your huevo.
Uno huevo.
Cassie, what about your balls? What are they called?
Shit.
Technically ovaries in your case.
No,
though.
I just tell people I have balls. They just hang higher. It's fine.
They're called ovaries.
No. My breasticles. It's fine.
Breasticles.
Yeah. Yes, that's
Breasticles.
apparently what I call them. There you go.
Apparently, well, you have it here, folks.
You heard it first.
Cassie has called herself her Lady Bits breasticles.
Breasticles. It's fine. Yes.
Okay, so since no one's asking me, I think my favorite.
I was waiting for you to say because you asked her, so I'm like, all right.
So my favorite
turn.
part was definitely the airport fight scene. Overall, I just thought it was
Yeah.
phenomenal.
The giant man.
Yeah,
That was
fantastic.
great.
Shiny. Oh my god.
Hey guys, I got this idea, but I only tried it once.
And I
in a lab,
passed out.
And I passed out when I was doing it. But it's great.
Holy
He's
shit,
like
it
super
worked.
strong.
Holy shit, it worked! Dude, I thought he was one of the best little parts
It was
of the
another
fucking
thing where it
movie.
was like it wasn't enough.
Oh,
It was
God,
just
no.
kind of like, I wanted more
It
of
was
that.
a tease, yeah.
It was a tease.
It was good.
Well, then they're doing Ant-Man and Wasp. Is going to be the
Yes,
next one.
which is the first real co-op movie that they're doing. Which I'm kind of
No,
super
you gotta
excited.
think like all like.
No, just two partners. Name one of them that's just two partners the whole fucking movie.
Iron Man 2. It wasn't
Iron Man
that
2
much.
doesn't count for shit.
Yeah, come on, you got Iron Man and War Machine. Sweet.
What?
they
Where they fought each other.
didn't fight each other.
Yes, they did.
Oh, that one little scene. He was just in
Well,
Iron
he's
Man suit.
shit-faced.
That was before he got, when
Like
he
shit.
was all
He's
fucked
like,
up.
all right, I realize
that.
I'm not the guy that's currently on the fucking other show, but what's up? I'm Don Cheadle. Let's fight.
Yeah.
That was really what happened.
I wanted more. I
Okay.
wanted more Don Cheadle. I like how Vision, like getting into how Vision is like obsessed with Scarlet Witch. How he's in love with her.
That was good.
I was distracted.
That was.
How do you get distracted?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like he's
Yeah.
distracted. He's starting
Yeah.
to be more human.
Yeah.
In his attempts to be human, he's becoming human,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. And how he, like in the end, where he's sitting there, just kind of like twirling the chess piece, and he's just like waiting, just waiting. And then Cap saves them all and leaves it for whatever is going to come next.
Yeah. Was anyone else slightly a little like, what the fuck when Tony got the old ass fucking flip phone?
Yeah.
Why do you need that old flip
It's
phone?
a burner. It's a burner phone. It's a cheap little burner phone.
He's Tony Stark. Send your number in a piece of fucking paper and he can make a burner phone.
Yeah. You can pinpoint you.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure that
He's gonna go,
he'd
beep.
sit there and be like,
Yep, you're in South Carolina.
Yeah,
And there's a fly about to land on your. Oh, yeah, you landed on your head.
yeah, there it is. So, I'm surprised he doesn't just go, okay, there you go, no, burner phone. There you go.
Yeah.
It's clear glass, no big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's wondering why I have 3D technology all over the place. Holograms happen with my life. All right, least favorite part, Cassie.
I don't know. Okay, again, I don't know that I had a least favorite part. My question was going to be, because somehow I totally missed this, and I don't know if I'm just slow or it's because I saw it at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night after
full day
working
work.
all day
Yeah.
and was struggling to stay awake at the theater pathetically. But the whole plum thing.
Oh my god.
That became like some huge
What
thing
the
on
hell? It's
Twitter.
like a whole thing on
Like,
Twitter. I was like,
oh,
did
oh,
I
please,
the
let's
whole
plums.
plum?
I
I'm
just
like,
wanted
did I
to
miss
buy some
something? Was this a
plums.
big thing? Because I go on Facebook the next day and it's all about Bucky and the friggin' plums, and I was like, oh, okay, was that a thing? It was
bought
hilarious,
plums.
but I'm just like, I don't.
He bought plums. He likes plums.
Someone made a thing.
Somebody made a thing out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just like, was I sleeping? Did I miss something completely?
No,
okay,
no,
I just wanted justification on the plum thing.
Either I'm
and
more
then
fucked up than I
everyone-
think I am, or this warps the shit underneath it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you seeing this?
What?
Is that better?
Do you see it? No, like it. Do you see like the
No.
stretching pattern of it?
No.
No.
Through the top?
Oh, a bit. You're fine.
Oh yeah. No.
See, I'm like I'm fucked
Sorry,
up.
For all
or
of
this
you who
is
are
something.
watching
I'm
right
looking
now,
at
Nick is.
Which would be
slivered
nobody.
almonds
Which would be nobody. Exactly.
and walnuts.
No, you're fine. Okay.
Okay.
Nope. Go.
Sweet.
No,
Sorry.
I didn't really. I wasn't.
So you didn't like? Well, you were curious.
I
about
wasn't.
the
No.
plums.
Yeah, I wasn't disappointed by anything really that I can recall outwardly. So pass.
All right,
Pass.
pass from Cassie.
Pass on me.
Vickle, what you got?
The Zemo thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know what yours is.
I wanted it to be more badass. I didn't want it to be like it was. At the end, it was very anticlimactic, where it's like, "Now you will kill each other,
and I will
and
try and
kill
kill
myself." And Black Panther saves him. I must learn to be less vengeful. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Because technically, he was the guy that killed his father, and he could have killed him right there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, really.
So it was kind of like the moral of the story.
is be accepting of one
Yeah,
another
and
happy.
Cap is trying to, or Iron Man's trying to kill Bucky and
Yeah.
Cap, and yeah, that part kind of was like, that was a little stupid.
Yeah,
It was a
Tony's
cool scene.
smarter than that.
Yeah, but it
The
was
fuck?
He had a rage
And
moment.
is it just me, or is Tony's equipment less potent than it used to be? His
I
shit
think
got
it
fucked
seemed-
up a lot
it
quicker.
Seemed, I
Yeah,
don't know
it
if it's
didn't-
because the suit isn't like attached to his like actual body anymore, because it used to be on a power cell in his chest.
Yeah,
Which
but it got
they had
so
a
fucked up
flashback of-
so easily.
of Iron Man 2 when he puts the new core in. He goes, "Oh, a chased pineapple. What is that?" He's like, "Whoa, that's a big surge." But no,
Yeah, he did not seem
but-
to sustain damage very well
because
at all.
he even brought it up
Everything
that
broke.
but that he busted up all his suits.
Yeah,
That he's like, "I blew up all my suits." But then
him and Pepper are on the fucking outs.
Yeah, they're on the outs. What was
and
that?
Pepper on the
Yeah,
outs.
yeah.
She was actually supposed to be in the movie, I think.
Is Pepper now fucking Jon Favreau? I forgot his character's name.
I don't remember his name.
The driver.
Yeah, but
his
he's all
best,
fucked
his
up
buddy.
from Iron Man 3. Remember he
He's
got all
probably fine by
blown
now.
up.
Yeah,
Um,
he'll get some Don Cheadle.
yeah,
legs,
his
he's
equipment
fine.
was kind of janky. He got
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
fucking
but it,
easily broken.
It got fucked up by people that knew what they were doing. Like when Ant-Man messed him up, he's inside just pulling cords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
That one I
Bucky
give you.
was going for the his
The glowing and
his
fucking the
pulse-
flight shit.
pulse blasters and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they were going for stuff on him that messed it up.
But even though, let's remember, he flew into a fucking alien and ejected shit like what was it? The fucking Bible story, the Jonah and the Whale,
Yeah.
where he then flew into an alien and blew him up from the inside and was fucking fine.
And there's like a bunch of stuff that I was
No
like, why is
issues.
he not using all these like weapons that he has?
Yes.
Because he's got the rockets on his shoulders and the two laser things there. Did he use those up?
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't
'Cause
really
this
fight
was-
back awful
well,
hard
this was
either.
right after they had the fight at the airport. This is right after the fight at the
He
airport.
doesn't have
so he was
another
already
suit?
partially fucked up as it. He might
No,
not.
no, no. But remember,
He might not.
he might not have another suit, but he was in the fucking helicopter, put his finger on a button, which was
And it
possibly one of the
totally-
coolest.
yeah,
one of
that
the
was
fucking
really awesome.
coolest
building from
his
his
building
finger
up,
Yeah.
which was probably one of the coolest fucking things you've ever seen Tony Stark do. And he
Just
looked,
sit there
he
and
looked so laconic with it. He was like, take this off.
Yeah, now-
I might
He
as well
looked
be
only
Iron Man.
annoyed. It was the best part.
Yeah,
He just
I am
looked pissed off.
inconvenienced by this
Fuck,
badassery.
I guess I'll
It's
fly.
fine.
God damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he didn't change suits or anything. He just went
No.
straight there. So maybe he didn't have another suit. But it was kind
Maybe
of
it
like
was
a
back to,
surprised
like,
if he didn't though.
Beta 1 or something.
yeah.
It's Tony.
I think this
fucking
will
Stark.
change to
It
the
is
point where like
Tony
now
Stark.
this is where he's going to start going hardcore back into building suits.
That would be great.
gonna just
He's
be-
my favorite.
he's gonna-
I'm not
oh,
gonna lie.
No, I was.
He is
I
absolutely
wore my
my
Captain.
favorite.
I wore my Iron Man shirt.
You wore your Captain America.
I wore
shirt.
well, my fucking Iron Man one was dirty, and I was pissed
She worked
because
out of it
I
earlier
wore my
and then
Captain
thought
America
about
shirt to the
after.
theater. I'm like, I am sporting the wrong fucking team right now. I was mad at myself. It was so bad. I was sitting in the theater like, damn it.
Shit.
Yeah, I bought Target has a great line of women's workout clothes that are all like Black Widow
Superheroes.
and all superhero stuff. And I bought an Iron Man workout shirt that says like Iron Man workout plan, like crunches, sit-ups, save the world is what it says on
Nice.
and it says be a hero. And then I bought a Captain America, and it's like an old school comic Captain America
It's a
workout
cool-
shirt.
it is a cool
It's
one.
fucking awesome. But that's what I wore that day, and I was like, I am wrong. I am wrong in my own mind. I was so sad.
He's like, my son is a huge Iron Man fan.
I love
Like
it.
everything, like he'll draw something. I'm like, and he goes, what? I'm like, it's red and yellow. He's like, yeah, it's kind of an Iron Man version.
Adorable.
Like everything becomes like a version of Iron Man.
Aw, adorable. After my own heart.
Which
Desmond. Desmond is an obsession with Iron Man. And he's like a super genius, and him and Lachlan are both super geniuses.
they're
so.
wild.
I love your kids' names, by the way.
Hang on,
Um,
give her the third.
Dresden. Dresden she's my stepdaughter, so I can't.
You can't
claim
take
that
credit.
Your wife sure shit can.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Dresden
shit.
Rain.
See? All the more reason.
Dresden
Need to meet
Rain.
the wife. Love
Dresden
it.
Rain.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
R-A-I-N or R-Y?
Rayyn.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Her
All right, combo.
That's
that was
awesome.
Combo,
between
I like
her
it.
and her. She didn't actually pick that one. That was her ex-husband.
Okay.
But so
Combo.
me and my wife, when we first met, I introduced her to a bunch of dorky stuff. One of them being Lost.
Never saw it.
You never saw Lost. So
Not
there
one
were two
episode.
like really.
Not
Well, I mean, there's
one
a bunch,
episode.
Not one.
bunch
Oh,
of great
so
characters in the show, but there was two that like we both loved, and there was a character named Desmond, and there was a guy named John Locke, and they always called him Locke. So she's like, we should name him something. Like Desmond was just boom, she went
Done.
and then we went to have Lachlan. She's like, I kind of like the name Locke, but I don't know how to do that. Like we can't just name him Locke; it just sounds weird. So when we were home, when we went down to Alabama to visit her family, she's looking through this whole
I know.
book of Creek Indian history because her father is Quarter Creek Indian.
Nice.
So she's looking through the book. She comes running over, look, and holds the book up to me. And there's a chief, a Creek Indian chief named Lachlan. And she's like, oh, I found it. So, and it's an Irish name. They're both Irish. Actually, I think it's Scottish, but they're mostly like Irish Scottish names. So yeah, that's where they came from. So yeah.
See, my
Yeah,
children
kids.
are not alive, so.
Yeah.
Well,
He has millions of them.
he does. He does.
Unless you talk to Pope and then possibly just out there.
Just
but
out there
for money.
waiting for your
Waiting for the
big
mon-
check to
Waiting
come
for the
in.
big check to fall.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
You can't make contact with your father till his podcast gets off the ground.
Goddamn right. And his charity starts up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then he's obviously got money.
Yes,
Alright.
we can start
Yeah.
a charity. So everyone liked Civil War.
Yes.
We all liked it.
Yes.
My least favorite part,
Yes.
thank you for everyone asking me.
Well, you were going to say something. Okay, go ahead.
My least favorite part was.
Anyways, so we're going to move on.
Stay tuned next time.
Next time on Geek Eclectic. My least favorite part. I think, honest to God, the ending. I was not satisfied with the
fight
ending.
scene?
No, the ending. I was not hugely satisfied with the fucking ending of the movie. Not the after credits or the mid credits.
With like Cap freeing
how
everybody.
what
and,
happened, how it all fucking.
And Tony sitting there pining, and Stanley showing up with a burner phone.
Yeah.
And
I
Vision
liked
sitting there being
Stanley.
a dick.
Stan Lee's cameo was great.
Stanley's cameo was excellent.
Nothing beats
Yeah.
Deadpool though.
No.
Sad. I
Beats
don't
the
know.
Dead-
See.
the Deadpool
Next on
cameo.
this.
But man, when Stan Lee showed up, I was like,
Yeah.
to my husband, I was so excited. I thought his cameo was great, but it usually is.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
But yeah, it
FYI,
kinda-
I'm going to be loaning you Deadpool this week, just so you can watch it.
I'm out of
Fucking
town,
bring it.
motherfucker. I'm
I
out
don't
of
give a shit.
town.
I will fucking fly it to you.
Fine.
Well, it left a lot to be desired. That was the thing. It's like,
Yeah.
and they're not going to do, like, there's not supposed to be anything until Infinity War.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like, all right, what the fuck are they going to do? Because eventually, you know, Cap saves everybody, goes to the prison, breaks everyone out.
Yeah.
So he has, like, the Avengers. But how is, like, what's going to happen with, they're going to put pieces of people in to, like, Ant-Man, because they're doing the Ant-Man movie. They're doing Ant-Man and Wasp. And then they're doing Thor Ragnarok, which is going to be Thor and Hulk.
Twitch, was it a little odd to anyone else that Thor wasn't fucking there at all?
It was.
Well, that's the thing, is there's going to be, the storyline is going to be Thor goes home when he went home the last time, and it's after
After Loki took over.
Loki takes over, but he didn't know that Loki took over.
Yeah.
So he goes home, and Loki tricks him into something, and he goes to Ragnarok, which is like a prison planet or something, but it's like a gladiator planet. So what they're doing is there's a movie called Planet Hulk. It's an animated movie, and it's really gory, and there's actually swearing and stuff in it. And
They say poop twice.
Yeah, twice, 3 times actually.
3? My
3
God.
times.
We must
Potty mouth
boycott
my
this
children
thing.
learn. But it's like it's like Hulk on this planet full of gladiators, and he's gonna fight everybody.
He does
and
well.
he ends up ruling at the end of it. But
He does
so
well.
like Thor and Hulk
Jeez,
are
I
gonna
thought
meet,
he would have failed. Fine.
are gonna meet again on this planet, but Hulk's been there for so long that the Bruce Banner part and Hulk start melding. So Hulk speaks and is intelligent.
Ooh.
So he's just like kind of like he has to talk to Thor and like tell him, all right, we gotta do this to get you out of here, and like it's them trying to escape this planet.
It's more along the lines of, and this is something that since
I
you
love
didn't
this
watch
is
comics,
Educate Cassie
since
on
you didn't look
things.
at comics,
I know.
Great Hulk. Great Hulk was the melding of their minds, where it was a lesser Hulk,
But it
was
was
a
smarter
fucking
Hulk.
highly intelligent Hulk.
Yeah.
Had the intelligence of Banner, but Hulk's almost powers.
Almost powers, not
Almost
as
powers.
powerful. but
Not
close.
quite, but
Yeah.
near.
Yeah. Every time the air conditioner kicks on,
I know, it's like,
me and Nick just go,
no, I do too.
see."
I'm a warm person, so
Yeah, it was actually cool in here with the door open.
yeah, I can't because the screen is broken. So I
Ah.
can't. I'm not
So
allowed by
little-
health law.
Yeah, little.
Because I care about my customers.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Ding.
We can't just decrease the temperature on the AC.
So everyone liked it, but we all had pieces.
little
Well,
minor
no,
minor myths.
Me and Nick had
Fine.
pieces that were
Be fine. I mean, if you want to, you're more
that we
welcome
didn't
to,
like.
Oh my god.
Stop the air conditioning banter.
Sorry. It's mostly Nick.
We're trying to produce something
Yeah.
professional.
We are.
While we drink all this bourbon.
Yes, while we get slightly shit faced.
It's fine.
So we had our things we don't like.
Yeah.
Cassie was indifferent.
I
She
was
didn't know
indifferent
better.
because I don't know better.
you didn't know
It's
better,
true
yeah.
story. It's a true
But
story.
it's still cool.
What was your overall takeaway?
I want more.
Yeah.
I wanted so much more. There was a lot of. I liked the little bit of backstory that they were putting between Scarlet Witch and Vision. Vision Jarvis. But this was an Avengers movie. This wasn't a fucking Captain America movie.
Oh, I know.
Right.
This was based about Captain America, but it was the Avengers. It was all of them. But
Yeah, it was
two.
all of them.
What
yeah.
do you think of his new AI compared to Jarvis?
Friday?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hot because she's got the Irish accent and everything.
Yeah.
But it's not going
I
to
kind of pictured you as Ginger.
Yeah. But I want.
Oh.
Well, you'd be wrong.
I seriously still want to figure out how to make Siri sound like Jarvis on my phone.
I know.
That'd be fantastic. Like my Siri is a guy right now because I was trying to get him to sound like that.
So close.
So close.
It's so absolutely
Yeah, very-
far away.
Yeah. But I think that. What the hell's his name?
The actual actor.
The actor that plays Vision.
Oh, shit. Hang on. He was in Knight's Tale. He was in Wimbledon. He was in.
IMDb that shit.
I'm doing it
Anyways,
now.
but I think he's
You
like
vamp,
his
you
acting
vamp.
skills are fantastic.
He's
I think
excellent.
he was excellent. Like the way he's trying to explain these things, why he was on the side of the Accord, and that yes, we needed to be put in check and stuff like that, was great. Like his
Yeah.
like logic to
when
it
they were all
was
sitting
cool.
in their
Yeah,
like
when
little
all sitting
round
there,
table
like,
thing.
discussing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that was great.
Bettany.
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany. Thank you. Beatty. Warren Beatty. No. Too old. But no,
Too
like,
old,
it
Tom.
was just
Gotcha.
he was like a horse. It's like Seabiscuit.
Like Seabiscuit, the son of a bitch.
But no, I mean, it's a great movie.
Annie Dick will confirm that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, it
Had some falters.
had some falters. Was a little all over the place.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have called it a Captain America movie.
Fuck
It was
no.
an Avengers movie.
An Avengers Light. And the best part was Chris Hemsworth actually sat there. Was like, I'm a little annoyed that I wasn't invited to the cast. Openly, he fucking
Really?
openly said, "I'm not sure why I wasn't
think-
part of this
I
movie."
think a lot of it was a lot of fucking around to push towards the movie because there was like him working out, like, oh, you guys can't handle God, and like him like working out, getting ready for the new Thor movie, and yeah,
Can't say I would be upset about that.
yeah.
Yes, Cassie has a lady boner for Chris Hemsworth.
Actually, more
Oh,
so
does
for
every
more
other
so for
anybody with a
Robert-
vagina.
No, sorry.
Robert Downey Jr. RDJ.
I go back and forth.
Cassie's a hardcore RDJ.
I am. I'm a fan.
She'll donate her body to RDJ.
I would. It's for the good of the pause. It's fine.
It's for the good of humanity.
Hey, you like your, AI with the accent. I like RDJ. Leave me alone. The girl on the podcast can get her kicks too.
Who the fuck do I like as the...
No, I just said you were like, oh, the Irish accent.
No, that was,
Oh,
I
that
wish
was
I
you.
could be
It was
serious.
I thought you fucking poked me with that. You're like,
No, I was like,
this, you
no.
sick bitch.
I just went like this.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
This is the time where we do interpersonal chatting.
So I'm not
Nick
used
is
to...
a micromanager.
I'm not used to actually giving
Awful.
a fuck and making things
Awful.
timely. So I actually laid out things
He-
to talk
He
He
made
about.
made
an agenda.
He calls it a format. I don't know what that is.
Agenda.
Formats.
No.
So I expected walking in here and seeing like
There are
four
floor
small
mats.
rugs on the floor.
Dude, oh my god, I will go get some get some carpet squares.
Oh my god.
I swear to Christ, I'll
Oh
get some
my
fucking
God.
carpet squares. Just for this next time.
Stay on your mats.
Stay on your mats!
It's only three. It's a 3-mat.
It's a threequel. You know what? Totally random, and it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But earlier today, I explained my most highly fucking just gut-wrenching disappointment in George Lucas.
What, the prequels?
No, even worse than the prequels.
What, the Indiana
During
Jones one?
Star Wars, like the Star Wars weekend that they had when Disney just bought them, and he was still announcing he should have just come the fuck out and said, "Everybody, how you doing? George Lucas, how you doing? Yeah, good. Thanks for having me." 789. Drop the fucking mic. Walk the fuck off the stage. Say nothing to anyone. Get in a fucking car. Get to a plane. Get the fuck out.
Vickle is giving you the same look I gave you when you
Tell me
said
you
that
wouldn't have
to
thought
me
that was the
earlier.
greatest moment in fucking all of George Lucas's shit.
What, 789?
If he walks out, announces they're doing 7, 8, and 9, and just doesn't say shit about it, just 7, 8, 9.
Well, not 7, 8, 9.
Drops
People
it.
are like, well, yeah, we're doing episode 7, 8, and 9, and then just left. Like left it at that, and let people just go.
Drops the mic and
then
fucking
that
walks
would've-
upstage.
Yeah, but
I'd have
just
been fine.
Straight 7, 8, 9.
I've been fine with that too, though.
Yeah. No, it'd be sweet. But
And they then waited a week after to fucking announce it.
no, he's
There's
probably,
like Star Wars
probably still
weekends.
negotiation.
Probably, who gives a shit? Announce it.
Well, he wasn't doing
Claim
it.
victory.
He wasn't doing it.
He still was the one that announced it.
Well, they probably
But he wasn't
paid
doing
him.
it.
It was probably
Yeah.
part of his
I'm sure it
contract.
was.
Yeah.
Like, we need
It
you to-
wasn't
you need to
actually
announce it,
him
yeah.
doing
Yeah.
anything.
It was someone that knows
Well,
how to
he
use
did.
Twitter.
He wrote a script.
Well, no, I mean
He
about.
wrote something, and they
And they threw it away.
And they went like, no.
They're like,
no,
aha.
no.
There's
gone.
a lot of
Yeah.
there's a lot of
it's episode 1
Jawas,
again.
and
So
there's a lot of some asshole named what's his name, Jar Jar.
Ugh.
Fuck this, throw it away.
all right, I need to break something up. That we're talking about Star Wars.
All right, interpersonal time. Stop.
Yeah. Supposedly, there was a script leak, which I love the script leaks.
I love all the
These are always
bullshit.
This
Yeah.
better be bullshit. That there's supposedly a scene where
Oh my god.
Luke and Rey are training, and she asks him, "Are you my father?"
Oh,
and
for
he
sh-
says, "No, you're my father." And she's supposed to be the reincarnation of Anakin.
What?
And I said,
the fuck?
that shit. If that's it, I will.
I'm out. I'm out.
I will get up.
I will wash my hands.
My
of Star
family will
Wars.
be
Done.
sitting there. I will get up and
And
leave
leave.
the theater.
I will wash my hands of Star Wars.
I will just no.
No.
I will fucking
No.
throw my shit away. Fuck it. I don't
Nope.
care anymore. That'll be the moment I go, fuck everything about this series. I'm done. I don't give a shit.
Nope.
Fuck him, I'm done.
Nope. Out.
I would. No. Has to be some kind of plausible father. I still go by my theory.
I love your theory. Hang on. Before he says it, I adore this theory.
We've talked about this.
We
before.
have
I
talked
was
about it.
Shit-faced drunk. When
Yes, and
last
so
time
was
drunk.
I.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
That's your
Everything.
status
That's
quo.
my. That's my.
Favorite
Because the
way
status
of
is
life.
not quo.
It
The
is
world's
not.
a mess, and I need to rule it.
No. Enough. Nope.
Dr.
They're
My
cool.
favorite
I know.
idea is the fact that Luke finds there's comic books that Marvel's doing, and in the comics, Luke finds Obi-Wan's diary, and I'm thinking, all right, so he finds stuff in the diary. What if he finds
Journal.
out that Obi-Wan, diary journal, Obi-Wan has a daughter. Goes and finds the daughter because she's probably force sensitive. wants to start the new Jedi. They end up having a kid.
Because they had sex!
Yes. That's what happens.
I hear that's how babies are made.
Not the goddamn...
Not the stork?
Immediate...
Not squirting?
Immaculate
Was that
conception.
Immaculate conception. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gotcha.
You're
Immaculate
welcome.
conception.
Talk good.
Immaculate.
I'm on it.
I like how mine was squirting and hers was immaculate conception.
I knew. I had this.
And I'm
it
the
was
minister.
mine.
Yep.
Ay, vey.
And she went, oy vey. Brought some Yiddish into this one.
Did.
But yeah, if it's anything other than they are, she's like Leia and Han's kid, or fucking
Luke.
Kenobi's
and
daughter and
Luke's
kid, I'm gonna be
pissed off.
She's just some random Jedis that were there, and they got killed.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Because all like the stuff of like when she's having the vision and Obi-Wan's talking to her.
Ray.
And Ray. These are your first steps. How many times I've watched that scene?
Me
over
too.
and over. Now it's on DVD. Oh my god!
I saw it in the
watched-
theater, and that's the only time I've seen it.
I've watched that little scene over.
These are your first steps. Fucking
my
love that
Now
one.
they just motherfucker. I'm like,
I didn't. I kept it quiet near it.
because then they can always do if they want to do a projection thing, they can always have Ewan McGregor.
I know. They already have Hayden Christian doing the fucking Vader one.
Shut the fuck up. That really pisses me off.
I know. I'm just saying they already have
You
it.
know what? The one thing that Disney really needs to do is do the re-release of the original trilogy,
And take Anakin the fuck out.
and just put
Take
the
Hayden.
original trilogy.
Hayden.
Take all the shit out.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Take
god.
all of the
I would
little
pay.
CGI
I would pay
bullshit
double.
that's in it.
I would pay double the
The
retail
fucking
value.
Jabba's Palace
for it.
song scene when that
Oh my
came
God.
on, my son Desmond would just look at me like, "Daddy, what's going on? What is this?"
A
Just,
blight
I'm sorry,
on a
son.
Star
or at least
Wars.
just a new version that you can watch it with
A
or
blight.
without.
That'd be fine.
It's
Old shit, new shit. Which would you prefer? Old shit will be
old
the
shit.
primary.
It's fine.
Like here, hang on.
I understand cleaning it up
Oh yeah, making
and
making
stuff like
it
that,
look
making
better.
it
That's
HD,
fine. That's
but not
fine.
like here we're gonna add this dickload of CGI to it.
crap. Let's have a monstrous beast shitting in front of stormtroopers.
Yeah, that kind of bullcrap.
Let's have Jar Jar Binks in this.
Wow, Jesus Christ. Jar Jar Binks, the ultimate Sith.
I know.
I love that idea. Yeah, and fuck you, fucking. What was it? IGN or Netflix that did that Fury of the Mall ad that got me a fucking Star Wars boner on April Fools.
IGN.
Oh,
that was IGN.
I miss that.
I was. It was what?
I miss everything.
She misses things.
We'll just show you later. They had a fake trailer for a Darth Maul prequel.
And it looked so
Really?
good.
If
It
you
looked
show
so.
Oh
Netflix.
no, really?
It looked
so-
so fucking good.
The thing
I
is,
was
when
pissed
once-
off it's
Usually
not
that
like
kind
I
of
watched it
stuff
a
is
couple
brought
times.
to my attention,
I watched it a
especially
couple
on
times.
April
Like this
Fools,
doesn't
but
look that good because there was no base to it. It was like literally 3 characters.
No, 4. There were 4. I think.
And there was the Jedi guy,
Maul.
Darth Maul,
and
who had a hood on,
girl.
and like some random girl in Mandalorian battle armor.
Yeah,
And that was it.
that's all I need.
And it was
That's a
just
whole
like
series.
little random spots, and then
Whole
at the
series.
end, the guy in Maul with the hood up, you don't see his Maul, are fighting with lightsabers, and the next thing you know, the guy goes to get him from behind, and the other end of his lightsaber comes out, and the hood comes off, and it's Darth Maul, and you're like, and it's this Fury of Maul coming, and it was like next month, and I'm like, hold on,
Oh,
this
that-
is the
yeah,
first
can't be
they're
right,
saying
no.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
I'm
no,
not
it wasn't
fishy.
like a hugely surprising thing, but it was still like this actually is not that bad of an idea.
Yeah. Well, supposedly they're still in talks with doing a show on Netflix because they need to do something.
All right, here. You and I have watched this. I don't think I've shown you this. To which I haven't shown you this. I'm pointing to Cassie. Belated Media's. What if episode 1, 2, and 3 were good?
God, we talked about that.
Really good. You need. I'm gonna show you this after the podcast.
I haven't seen episode 3 one. I saw
Excellent.
episode 1 too.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I was very impressed.
but it's kind of going into how you make what episode 1, 2, and 3 should have been about. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
The prequel should have been about
Anakin
Kenobi.
was Vader.
The next one was
But
Luke.
Technically, it kind of seems like Obi-Wan was the chosen one.
Yeah.
Vader was just the bitch. Anakin turns into like, I'm gonna kill everybody, but who saves Luke and Leia? Oh goodness, I'm okay for it.
All right.
We trying to polish this bottle up?
Mine's pretty low.
He and I almost polished one off.
Dude, we
last time.
blew half of a fucking JP Weiser's
We
out
did.
in one episode.
It
Jomo.
was a little. Thank you. Yeah, it was a very whiskey.
You could have
podcast.
the opening of the episode, which is obviously we film it afterwards. Spoiler. You could hear us both slurring pretty hard.
Oh, we were slurring
Oh, was
pretty
it like
hard.
the one? Was it the 3-hour one?
Oh my God.
That he had to edit down.
I don't
to like
remember.
No. Vickle and I were on one a while back where we were doing it live over Skype.
No.
And it was 3 hours long.
Oh my
and
god.
I-
Where Vickle
literally-
was so fucked up.
I had a bottle of bourbon by the time we got done. It was a bottle of bourbon
By yourself.
by myself.
Solo.
Holy crap.
We were in 2 different locations, and he's sitting there, and I'm crying laughing. And so I'm sitting there going like, dude, it's been 2 hours. And
You
he's
think
still
Luke
talking.
Skywalker becomes the baddest motherfucker in the galaxy and doesn't get his dick wet?
And that was basically the fucking best moment of the whole thing.
Oh my God.
He's a bad motherfucker. He gets his dick wet constantly. Fuck it.
He's a Jedi. He's got to be all nice and prude and shit.
Nope.
No. He's fucking bitches left and right. I turned into Jay. I turned into Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
I gotta find
god.
that picture and we have to post that.
Yes.
Remember me and Dave doing
Yes.
Jay and Silent Bob for
Yes.
Halloween the one year?
Yes.
Oh.
God, our whiskey fueled adventure was not that good.
No,
ours just
literally,
turned
it
into a
went
giant
3
Clark
hours.
Pope commercial.
It pretty much was.
It really was.
Clark Pope.
Makes
Pope's
awesome
Kitchens.
stuff. Okay, that's enough of that.
How you doing?
Who the fuck's that?
My business
You know who
mentor.
Clark Pope is?
Oh, okay.
He makes this very excellent.
He makes all
lemon
kinds
lavender,
of delicious shit, but
Bloody Mary.
We just
mix
kept talking
that
about it
I've
last time.
Not had better than so far. I've literally gone looking for it because the best line he ever gave me, I think, so far was, I said I hadn't had one on Dingus Day, and he's like, "I'll make you one, but I will ruin you for all
I'll ruin
all
you for
Bloody
all of
Marys
eternity."
ever,
Yeah,
forever.
truth.
I will ruin you for them all." And I was like, "Bring it, goddammit. I've gone looking. I've not found one that even kind of compares."
Yeah.
Not even
So-
kind of compares.
Yeah, ours didn't get like rowdy and out of control. It just
No.
turned into like weird commercials for other people we
Pretty
know.
much, and you.
It was really and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Mostly.
So-
We should probably write down things for This Week in Geek for her.
This Week in Geek, I was totally on top of last
really
time,
were.
and I'm fucking at a loss this week.
Don't worry, we've got things
So
for
we're
you.
gonna like write it down and
We're gonna write it down and let her do an entire segment of her own.
So what are we gonna do? Just like
And
We're
when
gonna
we
sit and
finish
stare at
this,
her? Oh,
when we
okay.
finish this, we're going to write down a bunch of shit for her
okay.
Oh no!
behind the scenes,
Behind the scenes
Ooh.
secret.
How it works on
Woo!
the Geek Eclectic Podcast.
all fucked up. We're gonna write down a bunch of shit. She's gonna do it, and the other half's gonna be a commercial for Fierce Confections,
Last time
located
it was-
at 15208 Madison Avenue
Oh Jesus!
Lakewood.
in
Ohio.
Lakewood, Ohio. Some of the geekiest treats you can find.
Last time it was easy because it was literally the day that both China and Prince died.
Yeah.
So it was super and easy this week. And I used to be a huge wrestling watcher.
Yeah.
Huge back in the
Beyond-
day. Used to go to
yeah.
pay-per-view shows. Used to go,
Go
like
to.
big time.
Go
Go
to.
physically go
Not watch.
to them.
Go
Yeah.
to.
So it was easy for me that weekend. This
What are
week,
you doing?
that's why.
Going to Orlando to watch WrestleMania.
No, they
Bring
they
it!
happened to come to Buffalo.
Undertaker's here,
And I would
bitch.
go because I lived 10 minutes
Did you go
from
in
where they were
costume?
going. I dressed
She
as
did.
Sting.
Sting.
Do we need to find that picture?
I sent him one. I sent it to him. I fucking sent it to
That's
him.
what the picture for this podcast.
Guess what the thumbnail's gonna be? Guess what that thumbnail's gonna be today?
Yeah, shit.
Shit.
Yeah, it was easy for me last time. This time I'm like, I'm sure shit happened, but I've been working and I don't know.
What was the
So,
thumbnail for the one I got really drunk? It was the
Oh
Division
god. It was Division
with my face,
your face
in the goggles,
in the goggles and me
the bottle of
kicking in the air to the left of you.
the
Or no,
bottle-
right of you.
No, it was the bottle of
Tin cup.
Tin Cup,
Mhm. I
and
know
then
because I
you
did
in
this.
your fucking fancy little
Karate
gi
kick
kicking in the air on the other side.
on the
No.
fence. On the
I
fence.
remember, I saw that go by.
Of course you saw it. You know why? Because you're an avid Geek
I
Eclectic
am an
fan.
avid Geek Eclectic fan. I
Which we could
spot
do a-
all the things.
Whole other show on the Division.
We're going to.
Oh, we have to. 'Cause
Now that oh wait, that could bring us to the end of the show.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's the picture I have.
Holy crap.
That's
I
her
know.
as Sting.
That's me in high school.
Please send me that one more time.
What?
That.
That's me in high school dressed
Yes.
as Sting with
Yes.
Sting on my shirt.
And
like a
also your
nerd.
mother's friend that died shortly thereafter, if I remember correctly. Right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Way to bring it down.
Yeah.
Darn it,
so
we're gonna
way to
bring
make
it down
sad.
even
Way to
more
make
right
it
now.
sad.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you hadn't been watching the feeds of Facebook, this is the new Geek Eclectic crew. Stu is taking a much-needed sabbatical.
Yeah.
Stepping down from co-host. He's going to still make minor appearances. He's going to still occasionally post. You'll see it. But
He'll write some blogs.
some minor things.
Hopefully he'll do some solo videos of him
just
doing
masturbating.
reviews.
Oh,
I was thinking reviews.
Reviews
But,
too.
if he wants to get into that's a whole different
It
genre.
depends on your
That's
genre.
a
You
whole
could get a
different
lot of
genre.
followers that
Reviews too,
way.
just in
You
case.
could.
We probably could, honestly.
What's Stu beating?
Not video games.
This
It's a
week.
popsicle.
This week in Stu Beats. That's
There it is. FYI, we decided on an excellent slogan for your shop
Oh no. Who?
today. Me, Ellie, and Ryan, the Chaos Crew.
Shit. Where was I?
You were getting your hair did.
Oh great. I was getting my hair did. Fine.
It was between the first time I brought you wine and the second time I walked down the street.
He walked
with
down the
wine.
street with a box of wine because
Right
I
there.
texted him and said,
I don't know. Someone's
"Oh
drinking
no,
beer. and
somebody is in here
alone
drinking beer,
without
and
wine.
I'm out of wine." And he walked down the street with a box of wine,
No,
walked into the
glass
salon,
first.
glass first,
And then you
then
were
a
like,
box
"I'm
of wine,
out."
refilled my wine,
Walked
and
out.
walked out. And everyone in the salon was like, "What in the fuck just happened?" Right now, and I was like,
My manservant has
my
finished my
manservant has, yes, he has fulfilled my every need. It's fine. Yeah, that's how I roll. it was so delightfully terrible.
It was awesome.
Yeah, sure.
I still don't think the hairstylist likes me. I've made his drink like 5 times. I don't think he likes me.
I think he just likes me and Ginny, and
Okay,
that's fine.
private. But Stu is stepping down.
For a bit.
For a bit.
So this is becoming the new Geek
And for
Eclectic
this, I
Podcast.
sincerely apologize.
You kidding me? You have, ladies and gentlemen, Cassie Fear
Oh.
of Fear's Confections.
Bless your hearts for listening. Yes.
Excellent loud noise.
Like that.
Vickle.
Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Vickle of Geek Eclectic.
Yay.
Stepping up to be primary co-hosts.
Love
Sweet.
other
Both
Nick.
of them.
Love other Nick.
No
Nick and
longer is
other
it
Or other Nick.
no longer is
Other
it
Nick.
primarily a 2 co-host show. It's 3 people.
Yay.
3 people in different walks of life.
Yes.
Very.
Very.
good walks life.
I don't know.
What is
Now that I
your-
think-
what is
now
your
that I
walk
think
of
about it-
life right now?
Now that I
You're-
think about
you
it, wait for
fucking
it.
work
Wait
here.
for it. Wait for it. 2 people that work in the food industry
Yeah.
that have families. I don't really know if it's that different.
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really. And then Nick, who pretty much lives at my
I'm-
shop in the food industry
And I'm
right
going
now.
to
Yeah.
die alone. So other than that, same thing.
Yeah, it's
Or
totally
watch
fine.
my
It's the
kids and
same.
then die in my living room.
Yes,
Probably
and come
that.
over to my house and play
Watch
with
your
mine.
kid and
While
die
my
in your living
husband
room.
mocks him
For drinking.
for drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pineapple and rum.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeremy.
He literally
Jeremy
was like,
literally
bring him the
was like,
fuck over.
What does he drink? And I was like, pineapple rum stuff. He's like, invite him over right now. I'm making him a fucking.
No,
marg-"
it wasn't invite
It was
him.
the
It
Manhattan.
was bring him.
Bring him, yeah. So, yeah. And then he plays with my children while my husband makes him manly drinks and mocks him. Yeah.
To which I found out I'm not a huge...
Manhattans and martinis. Gin martinis.
To which I found out I'm not a huge fan of gin martinis.
No, he's not. I
like
drank
gin.
his. Because
I don't
I'm
like...
a,
martinis.
Oddly
because
enough,
I'm a
I
man.
don't like olives, apparently.
I hate olives.
I hate olives.
Dude,
I
it literally
hate
stopped me
olives.
from drinking the drink. I was like, I don't know what it is, but this tastes terrible.
And I made it.
And-
I made it really. I made it super dirty for you because I made it the way Jeremy likes his because he eats olives by the jarful.
Yeah, I don't at all.
And I didn't know that about you, or
I
else
never
I
had
would
an
not
olive.
have
I had
tortured
never
you.
had an olive until that
What
night.
the hell?
This is exactly
Olives,
your reaction.
Fucking
This is exactly your
hard-boiled
reaction.
eggs. Fucking.
That was
Jesus.
me. I didn't
No.
No,
She did that and I brought it
me.
up with you.
Me. I broke
I
his
never had a hard egg. I'm like,
hard-boiled
really?
egg cherry.
No,
That's
I was sitting
why
there.
he asked you about it because
Yes,
he
that's
didn't
exactly
think it was
why. I
weird
like,
that
so
he
what
had
do you,
never had
so
one.
what do you think about hard-boiled eggs? Have you? When's the last time you
I
had?
made
have
him
you
eat one.
Have you had one? And you're like, yeah, like this week. Wait, do you mean have I ever had one?
Yeah.
How fucking broken are you?
Yeah. That was the question
the
I
one.
asked him today.
I was
Fucking
waiting. I was
broken
waiting
are
for
you?
like his parents coming home and him just sitting there cooking a hard-boiled egg in front of like, what are you doing? Cooking a hard-boiled egg.
This is what happened. He did
Just
that.
one?
And you know what happened?
You see how awkward that moment is?
He fucked it up because
fucked up the first
he
few.
refused to Google how to cook a hard-boiled egg. So fucker fucked
Overcooked
up
it.
eggs.
The first time was
Under? Oh, so it was just goo?
no. I put a bunch of them in and couldn't figure
Internet.
out how much time. I could have done that,
Ah.
but I then just took them out in 2-minute increments.
No.
And saw which was what
10
was
minutes.
what.
10 minutes from a cold.
10 to 13 minutes.
Well, no, I left
Well,
all.
I
had like
10 minutes after.
I had
After
like
it's boiling, yeah.
7 or 8 in
Yep.
there, and
You
I
start
just
from
waited.
cold,
and
you put
2
them
minutes.
in cold,
Nope.
you cook it.
4
when
minutes.
It starts boiling.
No.
10 minutes in.
6 minutes. Nope. 8
Oh my
minutes.
God.
Getting closer. 10 minutes
And
because
I was
she
like-
fucking brought me.
And
one.
I was like, why would
10
you
minutes?
not Google
This is
this?
good.
He's like, I felt
12
I
minutes.
needed to
This is
experiment.
bad.
I'm like, you don't need to experiment
15
with shit
minutes.
that
It
people have
exploded.
known for like 100 years.
And the best
Like,
one
you
was
don't need to
the reason I only
experiment.
had like 7 was because this was before I told you about it.
Oh my god.
So I just dropped eggs into fucking boiling water.
Nope, that's also terrible.
Yeah, do
That's
not
also
drop them into the
terrible,
pot.
terrible
Boiling water.
idea. Nick is a child.
I'm a man child.
A man-child that I have adopted as a puppy because his friend Colin told me I have adopted him as a
Irish.
puppy, and I try to, I try to, groom him to be an adult someday with
not gonna
hard-boiled
happen.
eggs and martinis and
Hey, you also.
non-fruity, girly bachelorette party beverages, but
Hey, he's drinking
you know,
straight bourbon.
he is.
A manly man. Look at
Yeah,
you.
and when I drink
The
this at
grown
the
man
side
pants
quest,
on.
you give me shit about it. So this
No, you
makes
don't,
me
you
a
don't
happy
drink
girl.
Bulle.
I drink 4 roses.
You do drink 4 roses.
My people know.
Just like
me.
Jessica Jones.
I know. I want to be her again. I want to be her. All of the badassery, all the whiskey, all the sex.
I'm teaching martial arts. No, you cringed at that one. I remember you texted
Yeah,
me.
okay,
you texted
fine.
me.
The sex
you
scenes
fucking
make me
texted me, and you're like,
uncomfortable.
so.
I'm uncomfortable by
I'm
that.
wildly uncomfortable at this moment.
I'm like,
I was
there's
like, what's
so
going
much
on?
sex
I was like,
happening
what's
right
going
now.
on? There's so much sex.
So uncomfortable. No,
There's
other
so
than
much
that-
sex. Oh my
other than
god.
that,
Wow.
it's amazing.
Totally just maxed out the mic. And literally, I'm watching the bars just like stay there. We're just gonna get a whole bunch of.
No. It makes me dreadfully uncomfortable. But other than that, I want to be
Which
her.
I laughed so hard at when I heard the first time. She's like, there's so much sex.
Sorry, I'm such a prude. It's terrible, I know.
So
Hey,
much sex.
What are you gonna do?
Am I hurting you? No. Keep going. Am I hurting you? No. Keep
As
going.
I'm
That was-
slamming your head into the headboard repeatedly, like,
No, keep
goddamn.
going. Oh, Luke Cage is coming out soon.
Cage is so
Looking forward to
pretty.
that. I'm looking forward to that in Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is gonna be good. I was hoping they were gonna have like a little like teaser to it in Daredevil, like a little
It
like.
would have been nice. I think they're going to put a teaser in Luke Cage, honestly.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well, that was
see
the big
Daredevil.
thing. Was Iron Fist and
Luke Cage.
no, it was Iron Fist
Hey
and
there.
Strongman or something like that.
Strong Bad, I think you meant.
Strong Bad.
The dragon with the biceps.
No, that's Trogdor.
Trogdor?
The Burninator.
The Burninator.
Okay.
Damn it.
God, you fucked that all up. Good job.
That was the reference I was trying to make
Worst.
earlier, actually, too.
Nope. Worst.
Well, we were all here. I was trying to
Nope.
make that reference earlier.
Worst. Nope. Fail.
Oh.
Anyway, Bickle. Yeah.
Kitty, kitty.
Uh,
Nick was saying something.
Geek. Yeah, I don't remember. So yeah, words
This
and
was
stuff.
just awful.
You're sweaty.
What? You
I'm
are.
dying. I'm
You're
dying.
a fucking.
Super
I
sweaty.
turned
Fucking
the
dying.
goddamn air
Alright,
conditioning
it has
down
not
to
turned
se-
on.
I know.
It's not turned on in the last
'Cause
5
guess
goddamn
what?
minutes.
Because guess what? It's a
probably
normal
colder
person.
outside.
It's a normal person temperature.
It's probably colder outside than it is in
It's a
here.
normal person temperature.
I've died. I think I've literally died. Literally died. To which, here, this one's for Cassie, actually. Cassie, ask Nick what I was watching at his house after the kids went to sleep.
Phineas and Ferb.
No. Literally.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I came home today.
I
I watched
love
it
Parks and
all
Rec.
night when I got home. I'm like,
Love.
oh sweet. My wife's like,
Love.
you're watching this on Netflix? Like, yeah. She's like, oh sweet. Because she's like,
Love.
she's waiting for like the episode to be over. Yeah, I think all of them are
It
on
was
here.
the when they got home.
And of
I was
course my
watching a
wife's like-
diabetes episode where he's like, "I can be the voice. Excellent. Well, I'll tell you what. We need to. I need. You know what? I found a stain in my shirt. The last 200 takes, throw them away. They're worthless. I had a stain in my shirt the whole time.
And my wife was just like, you really like Parks and Rec? She's like, I can watch Chris Pratt read a fucking pizza box.
He's so
And-
bizarre because he's so ripped in everything else he does, and he's playing like the marshmallow.
That's
like,
actually him.
Well,
normally.
that was
I know
his
it is.
straight
I
up
know
normal.
it is. But it was.
His wife.
Have you heard his like little story of like how he became like famous Chris Pratt?
No.
Like the random
no.
shit?
No.
Like,
I
he
just
was-
went from seeing Chris
Beautiful.
Pratt as
He got-
being like the
Dumb
God among
motherfucker.
men guy,
He got a role.
and then he was like the soft, marshmallowy, lovable, stupid guy on crutches when the show started. I'm like, what the hell?
So-
it was so weird.
He got his start
I love him
doing
though.
some like, I don't know if it was like a religious show. It was kind of like Seventh Heaven-ish.
Oh
Seventh heaven.
All right, shut
Nope.
the fuck up.
Pastor
No.
Shut
touches
the
kids.
fuck up.
Stop. Love you,
that's,
stop.
that's really creepy, actually. Thank you
Yep.
for brought that
It
up.
really is.
But no, he did some like little sitcom, not a sitcom show, but like family drama show for a while, and then he was on the OC for a minute. But the whole time, like before he got any roles, he was living in a van that
Down by
had,
the
like,
river.
Thank you. I was.
Almost.
I didn't want to be
That
able
had
to say
like
it.
Scooby Doo on the side of it, holding a surfboard or something. It was just a total pothead.
Really?
So and then he got
Stunning. I
he was
know.
on the OC and he played like some hippie pothead guy, and then
Stretch.
all of a sudden like shows up on Parks and Rec. I was like, hey, he was like Chet on the OC. He's like, it's Chet from the OC, and and we were watching Parks and Rec, and then next thing you know, like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy happens, and he just goes,
Hi.
yeah, I just
I'm
pooped my
awesome.
pants. I pooped my pants a little bit because I'm just kind of a jackass, and I got this awesome role. And yeah, now and since it grossed so much stupid amount of money,
See, I was
Ryan
wicked.
Reynolds beat.
Oh yeah,
I was
Ryan Reynolds
wicked
kicked the shit out of it
backwards.
too.
I think my timeline is always messed up, but I
Yeah,
think we were
it is.
wicked backwards. That I saw Guardians of the Galaxy,
First.
and then we started watching Parks
Yeah,
and Rec
that's
and
the wrong order.
marathoned it like
Oh, so you're like,
over the course of a couple months.
You just give it up.
So that's why I said I went from seeing him. That's why I opened with I saw him as like this
Rip
like
motherfucker.
badass
still on?
motherfucker,
No,
and then
no.
all of a sudden
It
he was
ended
the
about
soft
a year and a half
marshmallow.
to 2 years ago.
So
We
did
literally
he go back to Parks and Rec after Guardians? Because Guardians,
No,
was
Guardians
like,
was
No.
done. Guardians was done after Parks and Rec.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We just started watching Parks and Rec within the past year, so I saw it backwards then
IMDb
because that's the way we go. I watch shit
find
way
it on my
10 years
stupid phone.
late for shit. That's I watch everything way late.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Let's see. The last episode was in 2015.
Okay. See,
Yeah, it
we
just
just
ended. Just ended.
Just ended.
but we just
But also
started,
remember,
we just
he
started
had
watching
He
it.
also,
within
by the
the
time it was
past
actually
year.
airing, was probably half a year after it fucking was actually
Chris
recorded.
Pratt was in all 125 episodes.
Yes, he is.
So he went back.
He's
He went back to Parks and Rec after Guardians of the
When
Galaxy.
was the
That's
Guardians?
true.
14?
Guardians,
Four-
Guardians was 2013.
No, it
Or
wasn't
14.
13. It was at
no,
most
it
14.
had to be 14.
Maybe 15.
But we just watched it
Might have
within
been
the past
15.
year, and we just watched Parks and Rec in the past year. So when he came on, I look at Jeremy, I'm like, wait a minute, and he's like, yeah. I was like, holy
2014.
God, he's a big
So
marshmallow.
2014. So he filmed
did
in
go back.
2013. So
He went-
back.
Holy fuck,
He
never
went
mind.
back to
I was
Parks and Rec.
wrong.
Well, I haven't seen the last season, so maybe he comes back and he might just put a little
I
fat
think
suit
I
on.
think he was
Yeah,
a little
he
less
looked-
fluffy.
He was
Yeah.
way less fluffy.
Yeah, he was less
Yeah.
fluffy, but he was still fluffy.
Just grew his little scruff thing.
Yeah,
his little
yeah, little.
pre-pube beard.
Yeah, yeah.
And, yeah.
But yeah, we watch
Have you
everything
ever, like,
way,
his, like,
way
personality?
beyond. Everything
Have
we
you
watch,
ever
it's like
actually
over
seen-
before we ever watch it.
Have you seen an actual interview with him though?
Yeah.
No.
You've not seen one? The
Come
best
on.
the best thing is his wife is
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris, who's just
I know
fucking
the name.
hot
I know
as
the
shit.
name. I was
Scary
gonna say
movie.
she's hot as shit, but
Scary
I
movie.
know the name. Dark hair.
She was dark hair and scary
Very
movie.
straight
She
hair.
did that House Bunny where she was the Playboy bunny that got kicked out of the house.
I think. Yeah, that's exact. That I was like very straight
does that
hair.
show Mom.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, she's, that's the one I was.
Yeah.
remembering.
Yeah, she's
But
dumb as shit
but the best part was
in all of her
it's-
roles.
Yeah.
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 But the best
typecast.
part was
Yeah.
she apparently the best. I think one of the best things that he'd ever said was My wife's really a little pissed off because she likes chubby me more than fit me.
Oh no.
She likes cooking for me and just taking care of me.
Yeah.
And she can't cook for me because I have to eat all this lean shit. And she's looking really
Aw.
forward. And she's kind of hoping that Guardians doesn't take off. But she's looking really forward when I can just go back to being that.
Have you
Oh,
seen
that's
his
adorable.
ice challenge?
I know.
Instead of doing like the ice bucket challenge, he did the
No.
ice challenge where he was just like, "This is it was some like weird. This is something ice vodka." And he like downs it, and he goes, "This is Smirnoff Ice." Downs that. He's like, "And that's my ice challenge." And then eventually
Then his wife from the second floor
Yeah.
fucking dumps water on him.
Yeah, which was like, oh, it's a surprise, but it was total bullshit.
Obviously.
Really?
But then I think he calls out the entire cast of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Pretty epic.
Who played Drax?
Batista.
He like show him like just jump out of a bathtub that's like already full of ice, like he's underwater, and goes, "What? I'm not gonna do this like a pussy."
No, I'm sorry.
I never saw that one. I
It
want to
was
see
something
it
like
now.
really dumb where
I'm
he was
sorry.
like in a bathtub
Bring
of
it.
ice.
Patrick Stewart's was still my favorite.
I never saw.
Ice Bucket. He's sitting. It looks like he's in a hotel. It looked very generic, like he's just at a hotel desk, and he's sitting there, and he puts some ice in a glass, and he pours some booze over the ice, and he picks it up, and he goes to the camera, takes a sip, writes a check for a giant amount of money to the ALS, charity, and that was it. That was his ice bucket challenge. He took ice out of the bucket, put it in his beverage, toasted it, wrote money towards the funding, and that was his thing.
Well,
And it was
thing,
fucking
either
classy as
do
shit.
the challenge or write a
And his
$10,000
and Neil Gaiman was also my other favorite.
Yeah.
Because, did you see his?
No.
He, no one ever that did the ice bucket challenge. The thing that pissed me off is I know people who have family members with ALS and stuff. People did this shit, but they didn't contribute it to it at all. And way more than half of the people don't even know what it is and what they were doing it for and what the deal is at all. And Neil Gaiman starts on a beach, ocean off to his right, multiple versions of death off to his left.
Jesus
and he's walking down the beach and he's describing, this is what ALS is, this is what it does to people, this is what this is for. And as he's going down the beach, he's removing his clothes and handing them to girls dressed as death, which
One of his
I
more famous
personally
characters. One of his more
get a
famous
giant
characters.
kick out of.
Because she is basically death.
Because I am.
Yeah.
And he's handing his shoes to a girl and his socks to a girl and his whatever. And at the end, the final death pours the ice bucket over his head, but he explains what it is and why
What it
he's
does,
doing it
yeah.
and what it does to people and why they're raising money. And he brought like a lot of education to the forefront of why he was doing it. And I thought his was also fantastic because of the way he handled it. But I'm not.
And let's
I'm a
be
little
honest.
biased, but
Let's be honest. He
Yeah.
probably also wrote a big
Really, but-
fucking check anyway.
and
Yeah,
yes,
most
and
of
that
those
too.
people did.
Yeah.
But
That was the
phenomenal.
thing about the celebrity challenge was it was
Write a check and get wet, bitch.
You do the wet thing to promote it, to push it,
Yeah.
for people to like see it.
But
and
people
then
just
ask
wanted to
about
get
it. So it was the
credit
thing.
for dumping fucking ice over their
And
head.
then, like, people like us did
challenged
it.
me to do it, and I'm
I said,
like,
fuck
no,
it.
because
No.
I don't have the money to donate, and I'm not
No.
just gonna dump ice over my head for no reason. I'm not gonna do it. I
My
would
favorite-
rather
my favorite
perpetuate
moment
the
was someone
knowledge
actually just
of why
threw water
people are
over
doing
my
it.
head.
Stupid. My mom did it.
Someone actually just, I said no, and someone just fucking threw an entire, like a cooler of ice water at me. I was like, I'm not doing this. Fuck that. I don't. And the biggest reason was I don't have money to fucking.
Yeah, I don't
donate
have
to
money
this.
to throw it. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, no,
I'd be
his,
happy to
his
sit-
was fantastic.
I'd be happy if I was rich. I'd be happy to write a big motherfucking
Yeah,
check and then
no
do
shit.
something similar.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to do one, you shouldn't do the other.
Right. Agreed.
So now that's
Speaking
a
of Damon.
downer.
Preacher comes out soon on AMC. It's a spin-off from Sammy.
Neil Gaiman is a writer. Kidding.
I
I'm
hate
kidding.
you
You're gonna
so
punch
much.
me.
I
Actually,
hate
does
you.
She actually took a swing at me today.
I'm sorry. Do I have
Legitimately.
his autograph on my wall?
You do.
Do I?
You do.
I'm
Oh, no,
sorry.
Isn't an autograph on your wall on a picture of you?
Of me.
Yeah.
Really kind of weird. But
She also punched me earlier today,
I
so
did.
You probably deserve
in
it.
anger.
I did.
I
You
didn't
did.
really deserve it.
You did. You always
Did I?
deserve it. Always.
Just because I'm here, I deserve it.
No, Jeremy for Valentine's Day 2 years ago sent him the death cosplay that we did in a cemetery, and sent it to him even though on his website it says, do not send me anything, do not send me anything. You likely will not get it back. Don't send me anything. Jeremy sent him 2 copies of the picture and 2 Sharpies and said, please, for Valentine's Day, please autograph this for my wife. And he wrote, because sometimes you look like death is a good thing. Neil Gaiman.
Because sometimes saying you look like death is a good thing.
Oh, Jesus, Nick.
Sorry.
Alright, so Neil Gaiman.
Do it again. I'm gonna cut.
Neil
that
Gaiman doesn't have anything to do with the show.
Let's not.
I can't wait to
But
see the adaptation
who
of American Gods,
Does
though. Who?
Patrick Stewart.
Seth Rogen?
Ooh, no.
What?
No.
He's one of the writers.
I can't
That's not
decide
gonna be
if
good.
that's...
But no, I think
I mean,
he
he's
was
entertaining.
He's entertaining, but I think-
he was one of the. He's a big geek.
Yeah,
So I
he
think
is.
he was just a big fan of the comic.
I can't
and
decide
if he's
how...
a big fan,
I don't know if I like the concept of
Then
him
I don't-
of Gaiman not being a part of it though.
Yeah,
it's like
I would
with-
prefer, yeah.
it's like who is it? Joseph Gordon-Levitt when they were gonna do Sandman,
Batman 2.
and then they go, yeah, but we're gonna change this, and we're gonna change this, and the studio started going like trying to make all these changes. He's like, I'm out.
Yep.
Like, what do you mean you're out? Like, you guys are taking something
you're
that's
gonna
completely
take my
awesome
shit, yeah.
and commercializing it and making it fucking garbage. So he's like, yeah, I'm done, and it just shit the whole process because he was helped writing it too, and he's like, yeah, no, you're not gonna take something that's completely awesome and turn it into garbage.
Yep.
Which I gotta start reading that again. I haven't read that in a long time.
Have you ever read any of the other stuff?
No, you're supposed to bring me something.
Well, when Jenny finishes with the book, I will be giving you American Gods.
So,
and
he
the
lent me
Mouse
American
Boys.
Gods,
Or
because
you're
I've...
supposed to give me an audiobook. Because
Oh, I'll get you
never
that,
have
I'll
time
get
to
you that.
actually
I'll get you
read.
that.
I
usually
read 1
driving or playing
hour a
something.
week. It took me forever to
And
get
mind
through
you,
American
let me
Gods.
be honest with you.
I'm
she
usually
reads
a
an hour-
toilet reader.
You restarted it.
I had to
That's
restart
unfair.
it.
You restarted
Well,
it.
if you go so far, then you're like, I
Well,
don't
he
know. what the
he
fuck's
lent
going
it to
on.
me, and I was reading it every Sunday. I have a ritual. Nice.
Excuse me.
I can't burp,
Open
so
burps.
I'm
Neither
envious
can
of you.
I.
You can't physically?
Physically, I don't burp.
I've tried.
You've
I can't.
never burped before.
I may have had a belch.
So you fart
Maybe
a
a few.
I fart all the time. No.
So that explains it. No, it's gotta go somewhere.
I can
Yeah.
confirm.
Oh, you're awful. You are so full of shit. Awful. Nick is an awful person.
He's a sweaty, awful person.
He
Are
really
you sure?
is.
Like, yeah, wow,
God, you
well,
are a
damn.
fucking mess. Are you
Is that?
stroking out right now?
You smell toast.
I do.
I'm sorry. I got way too much enjoyment out of that.
I smell
No, but-
burnt toast.
no.
Those hurts are out.
No, you're screwed.
Right side of your face is all fucked up. What's going on?
No.
Nothing.
Okay.
Fine.
No.
Nah,
Not making fun of strokes.
This is
and
my
it's a bad
stroke
idea.
arm. It's fine.
Right.
Sorry to anyone listening who's had a stroke. It's terrible. We're awful people.
Like
Yes,
Mike.
yes.
Actually.
Right. Yeah.
No, I literally I read once a week in the
All
tub.
right, Carly.
I
Yep.
take a
Love you,
tub.
brother.
I drink a martini. I read in the tub every Sunday. That's my ritual since last Father's Day. Ironically enough, Father's Day my husband started drawing me a bath, and we started doing. He goes and plays a video game or does whatever. I sit and read. I haven't read in years, and I used to be a book a day reader. So every
Yeah.
week I read a book.
She didn't mix that up. Book a day. She reads
I used
faster
to be
than
able.
I've ever seen.
I
That's like Susan
read
does that.
stupid
Like,
fast.
But she'll get distracted.
Yeah,
Well, she doesn't read
I
that
don't,
fast.
and I think that's part of the reason I don't retain
super
it
slow reader.
particularly
Yeah.
well, because I think I read it so fast I don't retain, but I read once a week for an hour. And I read a handful of books, and then he lent me American Gods, and I was reading that every Sunday. And then Christmas happened, so for like a month and a
Yeah.
half, we were just wrecked here. To the point where even on Sundays and shit, there was
Was here.
no time. I was here, living here, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And I had to put it away for about a month and
Two.
was so like, where did I leave off? I don't know what the fuck I was reading. Where was I at? I started the whole book over again then in like January and had to. So it took me a long ass time to read that, but phenomenal, and I'm really like I keep seeing smatterings that Neil posts on Facebook about the film adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and I am so
is it a mini?
No, it's like a mini-series.
It's a mini.
Okay, it's
yeah,
a mini-series.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
yeah. I should say like video adaptation,
what did I
not
give you most
movie
recently?
adaptation. But
What did I give you most recently?
I'm reading Girl with the Dragon Tattoo right now.
I should give you next.
And
after
Ginny is reading American Gods because it was it was sitting on my nightstand, or not nightstand, end table in the living room. When I wasn't reading it forever, and she picked it up while she was babysitting one day and got like a chapter or two in and got intrigued, and then I gave it back to him, and she was like, he came in one day and she was like, so what was that book that I was starting to read? And I would like to finish it. So he brought it back in, and now my mother-in-law has it.
a day before put it back on the shelf.
Yeah. And so he dug it back out, so she has it right now. So if you were looking to borrow it, she's a quick read too.
No, that's
so
fine.
it'll be back
He's
soon.
supposed to give me an audiobook.
I'm getting him an audiobook.
Oh, okay.
I love Audible.
Because like
I've never.
I'd like to be
I've
part of
never
Audible.
listened to
Everyone, I'd like to be part of it.
I've never listened to an audiobook ever.
I'm either playing a video game, doing some kind of carpentry, or driving.
I help with that.
Yeah, you do help with that. You hold tape measure good.
I do hold tape measure good.
Or I'm doing something. Well, it's like sitting down and reading is just I don't have time for it. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to a few of them.
Like who?
I usually listen to Alan Cox Show podcast.
I love Alan Cox Show.
I don't get to catch it all the time, so
who else do you listen to that you enjoy that's involved with Division?
I listen to a bunch of Division podcasts. All right, so I listen to Rogue Agent Radio, and then Bombshell Jackets, and they're pretty awesome. And they do the same thing they have kind of a format like ours where they just get drunk.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait for it because this is the fun part. Hey Nick, Mr. Bickle. Other than Geek Eclectic, have you had any interactions with any other podcasts recently?
So Nick got a little giggly. So
wait, which Nick?
I'm on Twitter a lot. I don't really have a lot of followers. I don't really care, but I use it because I love information. So I follow a bunch of stuff that I'm into. So I listen to a bunch of podcasts, and so I'll tweet them a lot. And so I tweeted at the Bombshell Jackets girls about a couple things, and they brought me up on the last podcast twice. And he's like, oh! I'm like, wow, they brought me up twice. And he's like, dude, it's sweet. And I can just feel him getting a freaking
through the internet. I had
a fanboy boner.
I had an internet erection.
I don't know who they are.
It's okay. Well, you don't play the Division yet.
I don't, and I also don't listen to podcasts, which is terrible because I've been on many.
Many?
I've been on this one. I've been on Geek Watch 1. I've been on
Geek Watch 1.
Never heard of them.
They're through Oddmall a lot. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said they're nobodies. I've never heard of them. I've
literally never heard of them.
I was being a semi douchebag.
No, he was being a complete douchebag.
Yeah, you are.
I was gonna say semi-pompous, but just
they broadcast.
I've really just never heard of them. To be quite the fuck honest. Not being an asshole, I just never have heard of them.
They broadcast when I was on. They were broadcasting from Oddmall. They're really a great.
What is this Oddmall? You guys talked about it before. Okay. I've never.
It's a. You know what the Cleveland Flea is?
Yeah.
It's like a Cleveland Flea for nerds. It's all fandom related and weaponry related, and the Ghostbusters come and
not so much weaponry, but some.
Oh.
Well, they do. There's a lot of like replica stuff that people do, like Harley Quinn weaponry and sell, and a lot of there's people who do there are people who do
someone that looked like garbage. I was like,
there are people who do like chainmail. There are people who do Renaissance stuff. There are people who do.
They're like 20 feet away from her booth, actually.
All kind like the pop
30
figures and I mean art.
Cyanide and Happiness.
Cyanide and Happiness go, and my friend Sean. Yay! I'm friends with Sean from Cyanide and Happiness. They're always there, and they draw custom comics for people, like they do at WizardCon and stuff like that.
Right there in the podcast, I'm going to put the picture of mine.
No.
that I still don't understand.
No, none of
to
us
this
understand
day.
it. Mine's better.
Yours is much better.
Is that the
Mine's
one
so
that's
much
on the
better.
wall over
The
here?
one on the wall,
Yes.
yeah.
It feels like it tastes.
No, it tastes. Yeah.
Just
You
a
know,
burning
it tastes-
motherfucker
it
dying.
tastes like
we
it
need to
feels,
do to
but-
get do a comic of us? Dave.
Oh my god, we
Dave
should.
Lowe Design.
Dave who?
Do you think we could?
Ding.
Probably could.
Ding. They're plugging someone.
Hi, Dave.
Ding.
What's
What?
up?
Yeah, who probably never hear this podcast.
Absolutely not.
I don't know who
All the way
this
out in
is.
California.
So
So I had I have this.
I like how you're like, he will never hear this because he lives in California.
There's
as
much
if
better
it's
things
not
to
the
listen
internet.
to other than this.
Internet.
Duh.
So I had this buddy Dave, and we were pretty cool friends. And he was in Ohio from California because he was working for HGTV, and
Nice.
he's a prop designer
Okay.
and an artist. So he was doing prop design, and he ended up getting fired because he called out the co-hosts because they were fucking total
Stupid.
cunts, and he let it go. Let him have it. Was like, "Oh, we gotcha, and they were trying to get him fired because Dave, he's a snarky guy, but he's a big, heavier set guy. But he was like the sweetest guy in the world. The only reason he would get shitty with you is if you were a total dick, and these people were probably total pompous dicks.
Probably.
And Dave's never gotten shitty with me.
No, so you're not that pompous.
kind of.
Dave was also
Actually, with Daily.
Silent Bob one year for Halloween, and I didn't know it was him because he looked just fucking like Kevin Smith. So that brought up on his last day in town, we did Jay and Silent Bob night at the bar that I used to bartend at, and
The one
you
that
can
shall
say
not
it.
be named.
You can
Yeah.
say it if you want.
That we're gonna go
At-
play
at
shuffleboard
the
at.
Sloaner.
We're gonna go
Sloaner boner, go Sloaner slumming.
I don't know. We might not be
We have plenty of time.
because he
Yeah,
likes to
yeah.
kick people the fuck out.
Yeah.
At
2:30.
Depends on what bartender he's trying to scoop. Anyways, so we did. Jay
There
and
goes
Silent Bob
that
night.
endorsement.
I dressed as Jay, and he was Silent Bob. And at the time, I had long hair down to here, and I just had like the hoodie on,
Get
or
outta
the
here.
jacket on,
Oh,
and
you.
I had to find the picture because it was.
I
He had
bet.
like stooped down outside the bar, but the owner's wife took a picture of us outside the bar, and I'm just going, look, I'm slapping a chick in the ass, like get her
Awesome.
doggy, and he's just smoking a cigarette, the cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and it was perfect. It looked just like Jay and Silent Bob. So we watched, Kevin Smith movies all night long on the TVs, and just, hung out and got shit faced at the other night. It was, it was a good time. But he's a fantastic artist. Every
Ridiculous.
holiday, I post a picture of his on Facebook. Because actually, it was funny, this year, he didn't post Cinco de Mayo, which pissed me off because it's one of my favorite ones. And it's a fat kid with a bunch of jars of mayonnaise. Like, it's my favorite holiday.
Cinco de Mayo.
On rye with ham. And it's him with
No.
like 5 jars of lettuce. Or 5 jars of lettuce. 5 jars of mayonnaise. Cinco de Mayo.
Both.
Yeah, 5 jars of lettuce. It's sweet.
Hang on. He did some art.
He did promos for the bar.
Yes.
There is one of me.
There's 3 of you.
There's 3 of me?
There's 3 of you.
I just remember the one. It was me with the Wolverine claws.
That was the most popular one, the one that was actually in the scene most often.
Yeah.
There were 3.
I don't remember. I have
I
the
think
one.
I still have some of them.
I
I
have
have to
the-
check, but I remember.
I have the, what, bub? No tip? And it's me with the
No
one that has the
tip.
long hair and the
the
chin
fucking
shit.
claws.
And I had Wolverine claws. Bub, bub, no tip? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, did
Yeah.
I tell you? Did I tell you the slogan that we made for you, which was like an hour ago?
Yeah, you never brought it up.
No.
Tasty treats for the geek elite.
Nice. Do you know who Ming Chen is? Jay and Silent. He's on the comic book guys.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob. My friend Katie Seavey
From the Side Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Ding. Sent. It was the weirdest Facebook conversation ever. She was telling me that she sent stuff because it came up on my time hop that a year prior I had sent chocolates to Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash. And at the time, I thought it was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
They literally went there because they went to Ming Chen. Thanks to Katie Seavey, who used to play fucking hockey with him back in the day. And I was like, hey, this came up on my my time hop, and now that I know you, because I didn't know her when she ordered them from us, and he's a big Star Wars fan and sent him the stuff. I was like, I didn't know you then, so this is weird, but hi, now that I know you.
So this is a picture of my buddy Dave with Kevin Smith. And the caption of it is
Get
me.
out!
I'm sorry, but I have to say how amazing it is. I'm in line buying stuff at a convenience store with the man who created a film franchise about people working in a convenience store. Him, shall we immortalize this moment with a selfie? Me, fuck yes. He laughed and it happened. It's when you're, what is it, when your Death Stars?
It's a screenshot of Ming Chen's being like, thanks Fierce Confections, blah blah blah, for the chocolate, which I never saw.
Nice.
And
You just got an order to send it.
I just got an order to send it to them, and he was like, thanks for the chocolate, and I never saw it on Instagram until like Katie was like, yeah, this was a thing that really went to them. I'm like, no shit.
Yeah, shut up.
Holy God. Yeah. I'm like, fun shit.
Yeah,
it makes
shit.
me a happy
That's right.
person. That's amazing. I love James.
Here, one of the comments that he left on it was, I decided not to tell him I dressed as Silent Bob 2 Halloweens in a row.
Nice.
That was a good time.
All right, kids, I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Probably.
Yeah,
Dave Lowe.
So, I'm going to kind of do some pushing, and where everyone can find us at.
Let's see. There's geekecpodcast.wordpress.com. You can find us on Facebook at The Geek Eclectic. You can find us on YouTube at The Geek Eclectic. I don't know. Let's see.
Cassie?
You can find Cassie at...
We are at Fierce Confections on Facebook and Fierce Confection with no S on Twitter and Instagram, and we will share this on there as well.
And also at 15208 Madison Avenue,
Indeed.
Lakewood, Ohio.
Or
I
Fierce
forgot the fucking address.
44107. Yep.
Okay.
And we
It's
also
been a while.
are on fierceconfections.com.
Oddly enough, I actually remember it.
Sitting in front of the address.
Oddly enough, I actually remember her address.
He does,
without
just
it.
not, yeah,
okay.
just not.
I don't know
zip.
the zip. No,
I
I
know,
mean literally.
and-
There's a picture in front of us that I could have cheated on. I remember it still.
And you can find
Yeah.
us at fierceconfections.com, and we have a blog up there, and we haven't posted anything in
One
2
day
years.
we will.
And someday we will. I'm hoping it will be this week sometime. I say that every week for
Yep.
the last couple, but
literally.
we're going to put it up there.
As you already said, I am busy as hell next week.
We're
I'm
busy as
doing
hell. No,
nothing.
I'm actually hoping, because I will have some downtime in a hotel, I'm hoping that I'll
For
be able
good,
to actually...
positive Christian reasons. Don't worry.
Yeah, they are. Business trip and singing competition.
Yeah.
So, actual wholesome things. But I'm hoping to have that up, and then this will be shared there as well, God willing.
I can be
Also-
found at Obi-Wan is Dead on Twitter.
My favorite Twitter person lately, sharing all the things.
share
You make me
everything you
so
post
happy
up.
because I hate Twitter, so you make me happy sharing
No,
things.
so do I, because I just
I
use it for
hate
info,
it.
and I got the influx of followers in like the last week,
Nice.
which is weird.
Good.
The fun part is
But
she doesn't
I
know
just
that I do that. but
Retweet
still.
other shit. Obi-Wan is Dead
Yes.
at Twitter and Instagram. _Vickle on PSN.
Yes.
Obi-Wan is Dead on Xbox Live, but I don't have an Xbox anymore, so
Oh,
You
no.
know why? You traded
because I traded it for PlayStation.
to play with who?
We do
To
all
play
the
with
play.
you.
We do all the
Who would be-
PlayStation stuff now.
The once and future Greek.
On
And
PSN.
mind you, it's once and literally an N future Greek
Yes.
on PlayStation. Come play with us.
I
Who
need
knows?
to be friends with you on PlayStation. then.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
I do.
literally, you can see it
I
through
play
my
a lot of
friends.
Battlefront. Well, not a lot, but
No, you don't. I've never seen you actually on playing in the last like 2 months. Because
I say I
seriously,
play a
I've
lot.
sat there
The
and been
only
like,
thing-
I will fucking jump in whatever game it is.
the
I'll
only
buy
thing
the
I've
goddamn
ever
thing.
the only thing I've ever played
Tearaway.
on that was Tearaway and Battlefront. More Battlefront than Tearaway. Yeah,
I've never seen you play Battlefront.
I haven't been on
And
in a
I've
while.
noticed
It's been
things.
holiday,
I
like
know.
Mother's Day and shit.
Not that I'm
Valentine's
calling
Day,
anyone
Mother's
out.
Day. You're calling me out. You
So I
are.
haven't seen you on.
Hey, but
I've seen
hey,
you play
bro.
Tearaway.
But
I've
hey,
seen you play Tearaway.
but hey, there's gonna be a thing, so
There is going to be a thing,
it's fine.
and you're all gonna. I'm not gonna lie. Her husband.
Is way
is
into it. He's so
tearfully
excited.
gleeful
He's
about it.
excited like a 5-year-old in a candy store. It's ridiculous.
I'm super excited.
So you want to just tell them what it is? I think we should.
Are
push
we
a couple
holding that
things.
out?
So, the next. It's gonna be about 3 weeks until you see it. because, again, she's got a busy week coming up, or 2 almost. But there's going to be a new segment, video series, whatever you want to fucking call it, called Cassie Tries. Where
Cassie, a.k.a. Cassie, makes an ass of herself.
Or a.k.a. Cassie will give everyone mind-numbing nausea from the fucking just
being terrible,
swinging through a goddamn level.
Yep.
So Cassie plays.
The best exact quote, and I'm going to call your husband on this one for letting me know this.
God damn it, Jeremy.
Playing, what was it?
Borderlands.
Before she was out of bullets and
I make
killed
people seasick.
by the first person you meet that's hostile.
Yep.
Not the first boss.
Not the first boss.
Just
The
the
first
first
person.
I'm the worst.
The
At
one
first
hiding
person
behind the
shooter.
crate.
The worst.
She
So-
ran out of bullets and then was screaming at the television as she was trying to hit them.
I was really drunk.
And then was
to
killed.
Be fair. Really, really drunk.
So you're going to be seeing a lot of that coming
That's
up
gonna be
over the
a
next
thing.
few weeks.
Yay.
Well, actually, after the next few weeks.
Yay.
Let's see, what else are we pushing right now?
We're gonna start.
We're not going to name the thing that we're doing.
No, we're
just
gonna-
because we have to still get some of the
We're gonna
legalese in.
start some charity work here coming up. For
That's
the
right,
Cleveland
people.
area.
We haven't started taking a check from all of our good deeds.
No,
But we're going to start a charity.
but also other
Geek
than
Eclectic, Side Quest, and Fierce Confections are all taking part.
Yes.
we need to start doing some more Twitch feeds.
We really do. And on top of that, we're also getting Amber Stir
Oh yeah,
from
That's Mommy's
Side
Control.
That's Mommy's Controller and Side Quest. I'm hoping to actually. I approached her because I know you're going to be busy next week and you won't be able to actually join us.
Nope.
Which is going to be a
I'll
sadness
be out of
for
town.
me.
I'll be singing and
You'll
hopefully
be singing,
winning medals.
You'll be singing
so
in downtown Cleveland,
I
so
will.
far away,
And
so
hopefully,
far away.
I will be so far away yet so close, but hopefully winning medals and.
But I'm hoping to
yeah.
get her on from That's Mommy's Controller and Side Quest, and we're going to be talking some good stuff with her.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Fun
really
times.
forward to it as well. But yes, FYI, people, as I put my arms around both of
Oh
them.
boy.
Oh jeez.
And you've reached the end of another episode of Geek Eclectic. I'd like to thank once again the Vickle and Cassie from Fierce Confections for joining me. Get used to them, people, because they're new, they're in, and they're the regulars. Thanks again. Bye-bye.